Hello, 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 everyone. Good evening. Good evening, Robin. First one in. Yes. She said, hey, PG and Silk Black. Come on, PG. How you doing, Silk Black? Kat says, hey, family. How you doing? Much love to you, girl. Mama 5 says, hello, PG. Hello to you. Silk Black said, I'm tucked in bed waiting on PG and her laughs. Yeah. I wait on my laughs too. Hello, Linda. It says hello, Prayer Garden and chat. Hello, Tammy. Hello, PG and everyone. Hey. She is happy tonight. God bless. Hello, Deborah. She says, hey, PG and friends. There's TT. How you doing tonight, sweetie? Here's Karen. PG, did you see Summer's case was on court TV with Benny and Chris M? I must have missed that one, Chris M. Chris M. Chris M cracks me up. I don't doubt it though. I don't doubt it with that guy. I don't put nothing past Chris M. Hello, White Window Baby. Please hit that like button for our beautiful PG. Prayers, much love, God bless, and much love. Summer strong. Amen. That's right. Amen. Lavender Moon says hi. Hi to you, girl. Precious Me says hello, PG and family. Much love. Amen. September. So do we believe Jody had something to do with it? Now, I always have. I don't know. Well, Wisconsin Mama brought it to my attention, I really hadn't ever I hadn't ever really ever Mr. Wave-A-Lot. Mr. Wave-A-Lot. Oh shit. That guy cracks me up. I'm sorry, he was a distraction, but a funny one, right? That is hilarious. Mr. Wave-A-Lot. No. I can't even think about that guy. Hello, Grandma. She says, hello, everyone. That is funny stuff. Oh, shoot. Carrie says, I always had also PG. Yeah, it's not looking good for JodiSue and Andy, right? It is not looking good for them two at all. But then it ain't looking good for Benny Keys, is it? He's getting tore apart by his own family, right? That is crazy. That stuff needs to be in family counseling, not out here on YouTube, right? That is crazy stuff going on. His ex and daughter is just like playing, excuse my French, but smear do you know what? They're definitely playing it. They're smearing him all right. All over hell and back. Poor Benny. Hello, little sissy. How you doing? Yeah, I have to agree, Robin. I think it was where Summer's concerned, I think it was a we thing, not a me thing. I think there's more involved than meets the eye here. Absolutely. Hello, big sissy. Hello to you, little sissy. Oh, He was, yeah, he was King Tut the last time. Tonight he's a wild animal. He's something different. Absolutely, White Window Baby. No summer, no peace. Yes, that is the truth. Precious Me 35 says, White Window Baby, much love. Absolutely. Absolutely. White Window Baby is a sweetheart. Awesome mod. I so appreciate my mods. Um, Crime Crazy says, hello, PG and family. Hey, girl. Hello to you. And Miss Daisy was actually talking about Amanda. She said that I guess, they didn't exactly wake her up, but they did arouse her, right? And I don't think there was nothing wrong with that. Thomas, I need to see your face, buddy. Oh, dude, I had you up here last time. Uh, and yeah, I think it's best you stay in the chat. Not to be rude, but son, you need to stay in the chat. You don't know anything about this case yet, and I don't want to have to shut our live down right when it starts, right? Yeah. Wisconsin Mama says, hello, PG and families. Much love, sweet love for everyone. Amen. There you go, girl. There's Lisa K. Hey, gang. Hey, did you, girl? Hey, Candy Cane says, did you see Summerwell's case on Court TV? Everybody must have seen it on Court TV but PG. But I've been busy over the last day or so, so I'm sorry I didn't get to it, but I will. Hi, everyone. Somehow my husband knew you were coming live, PG. He told me you are on. Yeah, Brown Bear. How you doing tonight, sweetheart? You got a beautiful husband. He's keeping up with the YouTube that you like. Absolutely. I keep that man. Our bucket list has holes. Says, love my family. Thank you all for being here. Family, family, family. Amen. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Always LH says, I missed it too. Yeah. I definitely missed it. I've been too busy following Andy and some other things. Like Benny's daughter and wife or ex-old lady. Absolutely. Oh, Brown Bear, that's great to hear. She says, I'm doing good. God bless. Oh, Lisa K. Member. Yay. All right. God bless. Always love to see those new members. Absolutely. DC says she missed it too. Yeah, I can't hardly stand to watch I can't hardly stand to watch Chris M anymore. Not to be rude, but I mean to me he's kind of like JodiSue, right? I just feel like he took so much. It makes me sad because I feel like he took so much away from this case at the very beginning when Summer needed us most, and focused it where it didn't need to be focused. I mean, I thought for sure when he went up there, he was going to straight hit Dawn and Candace in the mouth and focus on Summer, and he just went fucking way out in left field with it, right? And that was just disappointing as hell because, I mean, something 50 years ago didn't need to be solved. What needed to be solved is, the case right there in front of us, which was Summer Moon Utah Wells missing, right? And I mean, he was in there early and fucked it all up. And that's, that's the true words. And the only words that I can use for this. I mean, yeah, he's only interested in exactly, exactly. You know, it's all about the money. And I don't know, man. I just don't know. I mean, you know, I understand. I guess at first I didn't understand, you know, how many hours creators put into all of this. I didn't understand, you know, how much it costs to actually do what we're doing. But it shouldn't be about, you know, and you know, if people if people you know, choose to support your channel, then that's beautiful, you know, to help you you know, keep it going and everything. You know, that's an awesome thing. But when you take it overboard, like, you know, when you take it overboard, when you're sitting there asking, expecting, wanting, running your shit across the bottom of your screen and everything else, that's crazy. Being, you know, that it don't work like that. It just doesn't, you know. And then when you're bringing in other people and telling people to go over and watch them and support them and trying to drag them in to make, you know, a killing off the back of a child that needs to be found, I don't support that shit. I don't. And these people out here, you know, what I'm trying to say is, you know, it's like, as I put it like this a million times, when you pass the plate, when you pass the plate in the church house, it puts people on the spot, right? They don't want to be embarrassed, so even if they ain't got it, they'll give it. And it's wrong. It's wrong to, you know, that person may have needed that and they've been put on the spot to give, and it's wrong. And that's the way it is out here with these some people, the creators, hound dogging. I call it hound dogging. The, you know, supporters to put out money with a sad song or a sad story, you know. I got, you know, all around the world are sad songs, right? So it is what it is, but they give a sad song and try to, you know, and a lot of people that ain't really got it are going to give it, and then that puts them in a bad way. And those are the people I worry about, you know. I worry about those people. I, you know, don't ever feel forced. You know, I like the donation box that's in the back of a church. If you want to give, give. If you don't. You know, it's no pressure. It's no pressure. I mean, and I understand that, you know, them particular churches actually bring in more than the ones passing the plate. If you know, I've heard that. And that's because, you know, God puts it upon a person to help out, they're going to help out, you know. And if they got it, they're going to help. You don't have to pressure people. And Chris was pressuring people. There's a lot of people pressuring people. And like right now, I see a lot of people getting pressured with Benny Keys. They're using Benny Keys, his daughter, to pressure people into donations. And I don't go along with that shit. Oh, TT became a member. Yay. Absolutely. And, you know, and that's how, you know, this is a way to support Summer, support her channel, becoming a member. That really helps support, you know, Summer and the channel. And even a lot of YouTubers I see where they want, damn, 5, 10, 20, 50 bucks to become a member. Are you kidding me? Really? I mean, that's insane. That is totally insane. And that's taking your, in my book, that's taking your supporters to the cleaners, because you could have gave it to them for just $2. And it's wrong. It's wrong in my book. When I go in and see something like that, I don't hook up with the channel. I don't support it, because you know that's just wrong. I mean, the creators that actually have a decent price, yes, I support their channels. You know, I definitely support them. But the ones that want to take humans to the cleaners, and not PG, I ain't getting took to the cleaners. What I'm trying to say is, if I needed my money for medicine, if I needed my money for food, if I need my money for, you know, for other things, and then you have to have your rainy day fund, right? You have to have what they call the rainy day fund in case something pops up, something breaks in your house, or something pops up, like the gas prices went up, right? We didn't expect all of that, but hey, now we're paying double for a gallon of gas. So you know um you got to have that rainy day fund for you know things you don't expect to happen, right? Because there's things always happening. But at the end of the day, most of the time, we have, if the Lord's good to us, we have a few extra bucks that we can spare to people, in need. And I have no problem sparing. We're supposed to give 10% to God anyway, right? 10% of everything we make is God's money. And, so that money, I personally don't give it all to the church. I give it to, people in need. Homeless people, people needing extra money to pay for their prescriptions. Sometimes God would just put it on you to walk up to somebody and pay for their groceries or hand them some money. If he does, then you'd go do it, right? But you shouldn't hound dog people or give them a sad song and take them to the cleaners. Like, I have nothing wrong with, I ain't got nothing against any creators, but I do have something against, wiggling people out of money that they might need, because there's a lot of big-hearted people that will actually, give away money they need, and I don't want no one doing that. That's what I'm talking about. And anymore, it's just like every channel you go on to, money, 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 give me some money, give me money for this or give me money for that. And now they're bringing other people in, and, let's buy this person a house full of furniture. Let's buy this person, vehicles. Let's buy. No, we can't afford to do that. We can't afford to do that. Yeah. It costs, just to run our own lives, everybody works hard for their money, right? We all work hard for our money. We get up every day. We have to work a damn job. We have to, pay for our gas, electric, or, phones, or cable, or, our freaking house payments, taxes. We got like a shit ton. Kids to feed, clothe, take care of. What I'm saying is, we have to pay for our own fucking car. If PG wants a car, I have to go buy it, right? I can't come out here and say, hey, everybody, I just broke my car. Could you get me one? Fuck that. How damn insane is that? Why the hell are you going to be, work a job, get your own shit, and you'll appreciate it a lot more, right? When shit's just handed to you, you don't appreciate it. Easy come, easy go, God send Sunday, right? Absolutely. There you go, Lisa. See someone struggling at the gas station, help them fill their tank. A little help goes a long way. Amen. There you go, girl. Absolutely. You know, I am fully, open handed to people that truly need it. But I mean, you know, helping someone put a little gas in their car and actually buying them a damn car is two different stories, right? Yeah, I am funny, I guess. I just tell it like it is, right? I tell it like it is. I worry about you. I worry about you. You know, I don't worry about PG. I worry about you guys. You know, that I'm worried about, you know, the people, you know, like my grandmother, my mother, the people, I'm worried about the good people that I know that there's a lot of kind-hearted humans in this world, and they give you the shirt off their back if they think you need it. But we got a lot of wolves in cheap clothing running around trying to get everything for nothing, and they're using you to do that. And I don't like to see you guys took to the cleaners. That's what I'm saying. I just don't want. I know we got a lot of you know supporters out here. Being a YouTuber, we've got a lot of supporters. And what I'm saying is, I want you to be respected. I want you to be respected. I don't like the way that you go to another channel and they block you, time you out, try to rule how you think. They're trying to rule how you think. You go in there, when you go in there, you feel like you have to be an ass kisser in order to, you ain't free to say how you feel and what you feel like you are here. And, they just do a lot of bad things to the supporters. And without the supporters, they're not shit. They're just an fucking, you know, empty chat. They're just on a panel up here talking to who? Fucking nobody. I mean, you need your supporters. And that's, the supporters is what makes their channel. You make their channels and they treat you like that. That's bullshit. That's just straight up bullshit. I will not be disrespected. This is America. This is where the land of the free. I mean, if I don't agree with you, I shouldn't be timed out or blocked. I mean, that should be respected, right? And if they can't respect it and they feel like, you need to think like them, well, I don't think like them. So if I don't, if they ain't willing to be open minded and, at least let me have my opinion, then I have no fucking business being in their hellhole, right? Who wants to be there? That should be the fastest way to lose your support, if you ask me. That's what I'm talking about. And then to expect people to take their hard-earned dollars, that they took their hard-earned dollars and bought their car, they bought their furniture, they bought the fucking place, they're paying for the place to put that shit in, right? And if you had to buy all of yours, why don't they have to buy theirs, right? As I said, I have nothing wrong with people, I don't have nothing wrong with supporters helping the YouTubers keep their channel going for these children, to keep their channel going for the right reasons, because it is costly. And I truly agree that, I support channels as well to keep them running because they're doing good things for these babies and stuff. But I'm not going to support a channel that's trying to take people to the fucking cleaners, that's timing them out, blocking them because, they don't agree with what they're saying. If you don't think like me, then you got to go. That's bullshit. Total bullshit. I'm not going to lie. And anymore, they're talking more about, wish list and buying people, throwing up cash apps for, all kinds of different people that that they're spending more time doing that than they actually are talking about, you know, summer, about the case and about what's going on in the case and other cases and so forth and so on. I mean, you have in their, when you go to click onto it, it says, this or this about Summer Wells, and then I click in there, and all I hear about is a bunch of wish list and a whole bunch of who they hate, who they dislike, who's causing trouble, who isn't, and I'm like, where was Summer? Where was I be in there for like 2-3 fucking hours, off and on, pumping it, and they didn't ever speak about whatever the hell they were supposed to be speaking about. I don't, I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't learn shit from here. Absolutely. Oh, that's so sweet, little sissy. Anyway, yeah. But like I said, basically what I want to say is, if you need your money, don't let these people give you a sad song to fuck you out of it. Keep that shit. Keep it for your, even the Bible says, take care of your own. Sweep your own doorstep before you go sweeping anybody else's. Make sure you got enough for you and your family and what you need before you, if you have 2 coats, give your brother 1. It don't say take the one off your back and give your brother. It says if you have 2, give your brother 1. So, don't ever let anyone get you to, give up your medicine money. No, you can't do without that medicine. You need that damn medicine. If you didn't need it, the doctor wouldn't have prescribed it. So don't think you can do without stuff to give to others. Make sure you take care of you. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, and and some people are just butthurt because information comes out on them that they didn't want out here. And, a lot of stuff is personal information. It shouldn't be out here. It absolutely shouldn't be out here. Benny's daughter's putting out a lot of information that is 100% personal. That's personal information. It should not have been out here in the public. For the dollar, she's willing to, she's willing to smear her dad, as I said, all over hell. And I don't respect that. I'm sorry, I don't fucking respect that at all. I think that's pure bullshit. If Benny Keys was one of my kids' dad, I would not let my child come out here and say a damn thing about him. Period. Absolutely not. That's not anybody else's business. That's that shit should be, like I said, that stuff should be in a family counseling, whatever. It don't need to be out here. So that's what I'm talking about. Hello, Tiffany. How are you doing tonight, girl? God bless you. I'm just saying. They got, a lot of trash running crazy, and I mean, really? I'd have to ask my child, you're gonna do all that to your dad for a car? And there's a lot of people, what this little girl don't understand is, yeah, people's going to act like your friend and everything, and like they back you to get all the information out of you, right? But at the end of the day, there's a lot that's reflecting that right back upon you. They're saying, well, you're his kid, probably just like him. Apple don't fall far from the tree. She's young. She don't know how life works yet. She really don't. And she will live to regret what she's done, right? She will live to regret what she did. That's true. I'm just telling it like it is. And that guy letting her get up there and do all of this, he don't care. He don't care how anything reflects back on her, because he's just butthurt over Benny and what Benny said about him, right? And they don't care. They don't care how it destroys Benny and his family. At the end of the day, all they wanted was, one, to get even with Benny, and two, get the click, likes, and views. It is what it is. I'm not saying Benny's a great person. Absolutely not. I'm not saying that at all. But I am saying that, he is that little girl's dad. As her dad. And, this is going to be a big problem now forever, right? I mean, what I'm saying is, you slap someone, they can get over that. They can get over it. The pain don't last very long, and they can get over that. It's easier to get over a black eye than it is hurtful words, right? Because them hurtful words live in you forever. And what she's come out and did, believe it or not, is cutting her dad like a knife. And he ain't going to get over that. He's going to forever remember what she did. I know that she forever is going to remember, he wasn't there and things like that. But she's got to understand he had to live in another state. He even brought her to that state, hoping and wanting the best for her, I'm sure. But, and he couldn't have been too bad, because I did hear her talk about him at certain times, nicely. And I'm just saying, I hate to see what's going on here. It's so much of it was so wrong. And I can't sit there and agree with it. I'm not going to. Two wrongs don't ever make a right. Sway, as they said, from the day she was born, she was getting Social Security from Benny. She was getting a $400 and some check a month from his Social Security, where he got hurt. And from his, being on disability. And hell, that's more money than child support. I mean, child support back then was only like, I think, $30 to $50 a week. And that's only a couple hundred a month. She was getting twice that out of his, out of his Social Security. So actually, she was getting more support than, and they wasn't coming out on him when that support check was coming in, was they? Because they knew if they caused him to lose that, they would lose. And, but they're not thinking about his son. His son now, the little 2 or 3 year old that he has, the little boy he has right now, is, is getting that. And, she don't care if that little boy loses it, right? If he loses his support. Well, $12 a month. If that's because his Social Security was probably paying the rest. So that's probably what they deemed that he had to pay per month after his Social Security took up the rest. But I don't think that's how it works. I think if you're getting a Social Security check, if your dad's on disability and you're getting Social Security check because of his disability until you're 18 or 21 or whatever it is. I think that at that point, the dad don't have to pay child support. How's he going to pay child support? He's disabled, right? So that's why you're getting the fucking $400 some a month. So what I'm saying is that is your child support. And because Benny was disabled like that, that means she got free insurance and other things as well. And as his little boy's probably getting right now. And like I said, they wasn't going to, come out and do anything before, before because they wasn't going to mess up their money, but they're willing to mess up that little boy's money, right? And I just don't care about people that don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves. That's what I'm out here to say. I think it's bullshit. I'll call it like I fucking see it. They don't think or past the end of their nose because they're fucking selfish and self-seeking. That's just it. I don't really care for Benny Keys either. But I'm not going to sit here and condone what the fuck's going on. And I'm not going to support it in any way. That's what I'm saying. That's just, where I'm at with it all. So, and I'm not helping that kid buy a car. She needs to work and buy her own damn car. I bought my own fucking car. I worked and bought my own car as a teenager. I wanted a car. My parents said, great, get a job and get one. Well, I got a damn job and I got one. And I respected that car. I also had to pay for my license. And I had to pay for, to be taught to drive. So, and you respect it. When you work and get your own shit, you respect it. She tore up her other vehicle. I don't know how, but you know what? She needs to work and get her another one, right? She says she's working. Well, get you a vehicle. And I took note that, her mom don't want her living with her. And the grandparents don't want her living with them. She's living in some house with a bunch of friends. So she must, and mom raised her so great that she had to ship her to Benny for a month, that she didn't want to be with Benny because Benny's wife was a little strict and didn't, had rules, and she wanted to go back home where she didn't have very many rules, right? And that's what she did. So, I call it like I see it. That child of Benny's is a problem. She's a problem. Like her mom said, a spawn of Satan's. Yeah, she acted like she was joking, but I'm going to tell you about jokes. A lot of times there's a whole lot of truth in that joke, right? So, it is what it is. What I'm saying is I'm not going to support no fucking vehicle when you need to be working and getting your own. That's the problem with humans today. They think everyone should, it's everybody else's problem to give them whatever they need. Fuck if it is. I work for my shit, damn it. You go work for yours, right? And she's young. Her ass is young. She should have no problems working. No children, nothing held her back. Get out there and do what you need to do, girl. That's what I say. She ain't a child, hun. She's a grown-ass adult. She's an adult that made her choices. I mean, I call it like I see it. I'm sorry. I heard Miss Daisy talking about Amanda waking up. I heard that she just aroused her with the song, which that was on video, but she had to take the videos down because because she caught too much hell from people, right? Which was sad. I feel sorry for Miss Daisy. Um, she went there to do a good thing and didn't get nothing but, you know, didn't get nothing but hated on for doing it, right? That's usually what happens. I understand that, and absolutely, people, that's a bad thing to say about a child. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's some out of control teenagers. There's children that actually kill people. You know, there's children that actually kill people. I'm not going to sit here and make provisions. By the time you're 15, 16 years old, you know right from wrong. You know what you should be doing and what you shouldn't. You know that you shouldn't be taking drugs. You know that you shouldn't be drinking. You know all that shit. I mean, you wouldn't be doing it behind your parents' backs if it was oh fucking K, right? I mean, as teenagers, we know what we were doing. And as young adults, we know what we're doing. And what I'm saying is, you got a better chance of raising a drug-free good kid if you make that kid work and get his own stuff. And I mean, if your kid's working, trying to get a car and trying to get a home and trying to feed and clothe himself, it ain't got time to be messing with drugs and shit, right? Ain't got time to waste all the money. When you hand in your kid everything and they don't have to do anything, then they don't care to waste it on whatever. They don't care to give their clothes to their little friends to tear it apart. They don't care to, waste your food in your refrigerator by feeding everybody else in the neighborhood. They don't care. They just don't care. They have no respect for you unless you demand that damn respect. They'll get to where they have no respect for themselves. Easy coming. And then when they don't have nothing because they wasted it all away, they're going to look at you and blame you and expect you to give them more. I mean, we need to wake up. We seriously need to wake up. I'm sorry. I had to address one of my children. But yes, you know, my kid wants a car and can work and get a car when he comes age to be able to afford one, And like I tell it, when it becomes of age, it's not just buying a car and hitting the road with it. It's insurance on top of that, right? It's insurance on top of that. And driving school and you got to pay for the license, the test, and everything else. So don't expect to just buy a car and that's it. You got to also keep that car washed and vacuumed and cleaned, which costs money at the to do that as well, right? Car washes ain't free. So you're looking at a lot of responsibility when you go and go into something like that. Don't ask me to hand it to you. Nobody handed me mine. Amen. Amen. Always, LA. That's good. That's awesome. That is awesome. Like I said, there's power in prayer, right? Power in prayer. And I think it was a great thing that Miss Daisy and Jinkies went there. If they wouldn't have, she may not have been awake. It's a good thing they went there. I think they helped a lot by doing what they did. Absolutely. But anyway, amen. Right, window baby. You got to bust your ass to get what you want in life. Amen. As parents, you're not going to always be there for your children. I mean, you know, What I'm saying is someday God's going to take you home and your kids are going to be left. They're going to be left behind, right? To take care of themselves. Well, if you've always sheltered them and worried about them and give them everything, then you basically raised them like a cripple. What are they going to do when you ain't here no more? I mean, it's a lot better to go out of this world knowing that your children are smart enough to take care of themselves. They'll be okay. You know, you could die easy. Absolutely, Tiffany. She didn't even grow up with him and doesn't even know him. Everything she said, she was told by someone else. Did you think about that at all? Minding my own. Exactly. I agree. She was. She was, everything she knows was from other people and most people that just didn't fucking like him, right? That hated him. What I'm saying is she will live to regret what she done out here on YouTube. That stuff had no business nor no room out here in the public. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was all said publicly. Yes, absolutely. I so agree with you. All publicly. And no, I don't like it. I don't. He ain't a deadbeat dad if she was getting his Social Security check every month. He wasn't deadbeat. She was getting paid. But I'm not going to, there's a whole lot of deadbeat dads in the world. But, I don't think Benny's one. God bless PG. That guy cracks me up. Even he's agreeing, right? That's scary. People's personal lives are all over the place, like dirty laundry. I don't know either, Tiff. You're right. Even where I come from is the bottom of the bottom on YouTube. But this shit is for the birds. I agree, girl. I totally agree with you. Wisconsin mama, I gotta wonder you're laughing all laughs tonight. That guy's hilarious. I'm going to put your number in the back chat for him. Especially since he's being nice to PG. That is hilarious. Wisconsin mama like, oh no, you ain't PG. No, you ain't. And you want to talk about the dollar. Well, here, let's listen to this.
Yo, while I'm on here, why can't I get some people to do some donations to my Cash App? It's on my channel. Look at you laughing. Don't laugh at me.
Out
And
section.
camper fund, trying to get the hell out of here.
What'd you say, Andy?
Yo, while I'm on here, why can't I get some people to do some donations to my Cash App? It's on my channel. Look at you laughing. Don't laugh at me.
Out section.
Well, I'm on here. Why can't I get some people to give me some money? Money, 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 money. Money. Yeah. I'll give you some money. Monopoly
And
money.
camper fund, trying to get the hell out of here.
Yeah. It took him about 5 minutes to get busted. It took him about 5 minutes to get busted that it was for his ass getting in trouble, right? You got to take that money to a court date. You should have just been honest, man. You can't hide shit from YouTube. That's some funny stuff, right? How you doing, Wisconsin mama?
I'm good. I was just wondering if you wanted to sing that song again.
Money, money, money.
Exactly. Man, he's one. I'm not usually one to say anything about anybody's looks, but man, I'm telling you, he's one ugly dog. I mean,
You telling me?
ooh,
It's like, ooh,
that's no.
ooh, JodiSue.
Exactly.
It cracked me up,
Man,
man.
not even with a paper bag on. Not even with a paper bag. I don't know what she was thinking.
Yeah, he does look like a Gnome. That's true. That is so true.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I came on here tonight not because, he was looking for the almighty dollar when you should be looking for the almighty God, right? But
wow. Like seriously, I just can't believe that he came on asking for money.
yeah.
What does the matter with people? I mean, like everybody right now.
It's like, if you want my story, you're going to pay for it, right?
Exactly. Well,
Fuck that.
you got nothing to say, dude.
Right.
You're water under the bridge. You should go get yourself a boat and move on.
You're right.
Because
You come out over a year later,
yeah,
when when you think that somebody's going to pay, for your problems. I mean, really? We had a missing 5-year-old child a fucking over a year back. And if you wasn't willing to step up then, fuck you now, right?
right.
I mean, we don't
Exactly.
even want to hear this shit.
Asking for money. You stupid son of a bitch. You know what? I don't know. But why don't you just go grab your ex-wife and throw her in the boat with you and head out to the ocean because you guys are like done. I mean, done, you dumbasses.
I swear.
I swear too.
It's getting crazy, ain't it? It is
Well,
absolutely getting
people
crazy.
can hardly afford to put gas in their car, or families can afford to, put food on their table for their kids, and yet you, Mr. Dumbass, are asking people for money for a camper. I mean,
Right.
go grab a couple of blankets and pitch a tent. Do what real people in life are doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, on Lisa Lee, they did. Actually, yeah, you had crazy ass people that did.
Are you serious?
They want me to say Gnome again.
That's because you're saying I've never heard. Here we go.
Yeah, I speak funny, right?
I've never heard a Gnome. It's called a gnome. The G is silent. Try saying gnome. Say gnome.
I can say no, but I say Gnome.
Gnome.
That's what
Say
they.
syrup.
That's what they say. They say put that Gnome out there in that garden. Where I come from, they use the G. And I'm ashamed of it. Ain't no shame of it.
No, there is no shame.
That's the way my grandma said it, and my mom
have never heard.
And
Say it
they
again.
called it a Gnome.
A Gnome.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't sound as funny when I say it. You should say it again.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That
Okay
is
with
good. Oh my goodness. Hey PG.
Yeah.
Say syrup.
Huh?
Say syrup.
Not tonight.
She's like,
Not
no,
today.
I'm pleading the fifth.
Yeah, I'm pleading the fifth. Fourth,
Uh,
fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth.
yeah, and for the 10th time. For the 10th time, PG. Oh, sir. White widow, baby.
Dragmar. Syrup. How you gonna slurp a syrup?
And the Gnomi.
Gnomi.
Gnomi. I'm going to say that at work, and they're going to look at me and just crack up laughing. Because I just say gnome. You know, I just say gnome. I've never, ever heard it say Gnomi. But,
Oh, yeah. Where I come from, that's what they call them.
Hey,
That's what I always heard.
PG. Where do you come from?
Yeah. Where do you go? Oh, Cotton Eye Joe. Figure out where Cotton Eye Joe is, and you probably figure out where I'm at, right?
Somewhere's in the cotton fields.
There you go. I'm teaching you all some new words.
Yeah. I thought spelling night was on Friday nights. Shite. Oh, so funny.
Yeah, welcome to our. She said, "Welcome to PG and Wisconsin Mama's Comedy Channel."
Did you see my Did you see what I posted? That question. I'm like, hey PG, are the brownies done yet?
Yeah. Hey, they've been done. Half gone.
Yeah, brownies for everyone. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Sugar Boom Boom. She says, "Hey, PG and all in chat. Hope all is well. Much love to you, girl."
Oh, that's nice.
White Window Baby's like, "I'm crying." Absolutely. Yeah. I'm about to piss her.
Get your tissues because we got more.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Yeah.
Down yonder. Say over. They said say over yonder.
Over yonder?
Yeah, over yonder's where he lives or she lives.
Over yonders?
Over yonders.
Oh my goodness.
That's the way we give directions. You gotta go down there to the pink house and then you take a right, and if you keep on going, you'll see old Joe's cornfield. Well, you don't stop there though. You keep on going past that. Who the hell is old Joe?
And how many cornfields did she say we were supposed to go by?
Yes, old Joe's.
Grape. That's funny. So, what's going on in the YouTube world? I haven't been watching. Oh, say Warsh. Oh, I think she left us for a minute.
I'm sorry.
Back. It's okay.
I am sorry.
Say you're sorry. Say you're sorry again. Say you're sorry again.
My daughter, man, she keeps coming. Brother's doing this and brother's doing that. Brother, I'm surprised his brother usually is her.
Did you read the back chat?
Yeah, I did.
No, you really. I still. I'm gonna read it to everybody. So this is what somebody wrote in the back chat. Get that. Get that checkbook out and give some of that money, or give some of that Summer Wells money to my Andrew, so he can buy a camper and bath because he smells like shit.
Yeah, JodiSue.
Yeah.
JodiSue just sent a message to you, Andy. But ain't nobody getting out no checkbooks.
Not, no, 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 no,
Nope.
no.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Not today.
I do. I don't say. I say wash with an R, wash. And I know it's wrong, but I say wash.
Oh yes. You want to see her picture? Here it is. It's the one we made for tonight.
Oh, that's beautiful, PG.
Yeah, ain't that gorgeous?
It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, and she loved purple. She
Yeah,
loved purple and pink. Yeah, those were her favorite colors right there.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's what this is all about. This is about
Mm-hmm.
finding her. Summer is the victim. Summer is the victim, and you know, um,
It's not
she's the one.
moving.
She's the one that got failed. She got put in the background, like I said. With all the bullshit, and I mean, it took us a while to dig her out, right? It took us a
Right.
while to get her back out here and to get her in the spotlight. And I wish that wouldn't have happened. It did. I wished it wouldn't have. I think that this case could have been, solved way sooner had we kept the focus on Summer and not let it got off on all kinds of other shit. But it is what it is. And,
Yes.
I'm sorry it happened. I'm absolutely sorry that happened. Oh, Tiffany, I so appreciate the hearts and pink hearts and purple hearts for Summer. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's
Well,
it's sad. It's sad that what happened, but there's nothing we can do about it now. I mean, hindsight's always better than foresight, right? But we
right.
got her in the spotlight now. We're pushing in the right direction. And if we keep that faith, and hang on to God and prayers going up, I know that He's going to answer and we're going to find out where Summer's at. We definitely are going to get the answers we want and we need. And
Well, something's got to crack
all
pretty
comes in
soon.
God's time, right?
Yeah.
All comes in God's time. And one thing I learned a long time ago, Jesus is always right on time. He's always right on time. So, it will come.
Yeah, it will come, PG.
Yes.
We just, as
But
much as,
until it does, Wisconsin Mama, I'm sick of hearing shit like this out of people's mouths. I'm gonna pull this up. Let me I want everybody to be able to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was not a good environment over there. I mean, every now and then you hear them fussing, every now and but I mean, I was never there and witnessed no abuse other than the fighting over the chicken noodle soup thing, and mainly sometimes a little girl running around naked when she shouldn't have been. But
Yeah, you mentioned that the little Summer would run around. She was old enough where she should have had clothes on.
should have had clothes on, especially with three brothers like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck does he mean with three brothers like that?
yeah.
Where the hell did that come from? Was them little boys not children as well? What this is the stuff that I don't like. Him and JodiSue saying about the boys. With three
especially
boys like that, wasn't it your boy over there in the fucking swimming pool with her just a couple of weeks before she came up missing? And isn't your boy like damn near 20 years old? What the hell's he doing in a swimming pool with a 5-year-old, right? Alone.
Right.
Are you saying things like this about those little boys because you want the focus off of your son? What the hell's going on there?
Yeah. Yeah. And well, listen to the beginning of his interview again. Listen to the beginning of what he said.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was not a good environment over there. I mean, every now and then you hear them fussing, every now and but
Every now and then you hear them
Yeah.
fussing.
Yeah.
Hell, Andy, I was on the phone with them every freaking day. Like sometimes almost all day long for all the way up to Donald went to jail. And they were always fucking fussing. What are you talking about? They were always fussing. I mean, people fuss, right?
Yeah.
People fuss.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I was never there and witnessed no abuse other than the fighting over the chicken noodle soup thing, and mainly sometimes a little girl running around naked when she shouldn't have been. But
Yeah, you mentioned that.
I seen them all eating ice cream out of one damn bucket. What? So what? They were.
But I was
You know.
never over there. I don't listen
Yeah,
to
he wasn't
fussy.
ever over there, but he seen this little girl naked more than once.
Right.
What did you do? See her running around from your hill and get right over there so you can get a closer look? What the fuck?
The little Summer would run around. She was old enough where she should have had clothes on.
should have had clothes on, especially with three brothers like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
With three brothers like that. Really?
What is that supposed to mean?
Look at her brothers and not my son. That's what the
Yeah.
fuck that means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that, look right there upon that hill. Don't be looking no further because we don't want it.
Right.
Absolutely. That's that's where that shit's coming from. It don't take a rocket scientist to know that, right?
Exactly. It just that doesn't make sense.
Right.
Why would you even say that?
I wanted everyone to hear that out of his own filthy mouth.
Yeah.
Because shit like this people say and you just can't believe it. And I didn't want him to get that live down before we heard it.
Right.
So, absolutely I took it. Fair use act, right? Fair fucking use.
Yep. There you have it.
Uh-huh. Absolutely. He
Well, so Tiny Dancer, you say PG. You wasn't around when Summer was there. Well, kind of sounds like Andy wasn't around very much when Summer was there either.
except when she's naked.
Except when she was naked.
Yeah. And so,
I'm just saying that why would I'm just saying Andy's full of shit again. Just full of shit.
I'm going to, Andy was there a lot. And Andy was there a lot after Summer came up missing, after the boys got took. Andy was there a lot. Matter of fact, Andy was there a lot all the way up till Donald went to jail. And he says they ain't friends. Bullshit, Andy. You got your ass there. You were in the house right before Donald went to jail. I was talking to him on the phone. Your ass was there. You were always there. You was always around. Donald was coming over there talking to you a lot when Summer came up missing. It was there's a hell of a lot going on. I don't care what, I was there and I did know that Andy was hanging around, and it was a lot more than just the neighbor thing or, can I give you a little bit of weed thing or whatever. It's bullshit, Andy. You know it. I know it. They know it. We all know it. I don't want to hear it. And something happened to that little girl. And if you and your wife and your family has nothing to do with it, then what the fuck was your son doing up there on the fucking road, or up there on the hill, and then hauling ass down to the road when he got busted? What was he doing up there? And this is after the boys are took. This is after Summer's gone. And Donald and Candace and them just had a bunch of people up there, buddy system going on, type thing with, some supporters being up there. And he had to know what they were up there talking about, what they were saying. So he sneaks up there to listen to whatever the hell was going on. So what? He could give feedback to mommy, right?
Right.
He could run down and give feedback to mommy. Wanted to know what's going on that hill.
Well,
What's being said? So what is she worried about? What is she worried about? The Wells possibly slipping up and saying or telling that could incriminate them.
Well, that's just it. She
And
kind of,
JodiSue also came out and she stayed so close to this case, like most weirdos do, that have a hand in shit, right?
yeah,
And I mean,
yeah,
she had a worse need to fucking know everything than Candace and Donald did.
yeah. I agree with you 100%. She acts like she's like, to me, it's like, I feel like she's running the show. You know what I mean?
You
It's
know,
like,
yeah, no little girl should be running around without clothes on. But did you see the picture of his daughter sitting on his lap with nothing on but a pair of underpants? Come on now.
well,
That's what I'm talking about. Isn't this like the pot calling the kettle black? Where was her clothes when they took that picture?
right.
You
Right.
know, let's throw this one in there.
I just, there's a lot of bad things that happened up there.
Absolutely. Bring Summer home.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm tired of hearing, you know, the fucking pot always calling the kettle black. Let's, you know, let's look at the pot for a while. And the funny thing is the pot always does it to take the focus off and get it on the skillet, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like,
And the problem is all our minds will go to the skillet. That's crazy as hell. You know, humans are easy to lead if they're not intelligent enough to stop and say, hey, wait a minute. You know, like if you got a friend that's standing there talking to you about somebody else, then you can bet your ass when they're talking to somebody else, they're fucking talking about you. So you know what I ask my friends like that? So what are you saying about me when you're talking to them? Right?
yeah. Well, that's true.
I mean, really?
That's true. That's a true story there. Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. I mean, I don't waste no words. If you can come here talk to me about them, like you're doing, and I know you're fucking talking to somebody about me. So, you know, are you really anybody's friend? To be honest with you,
You know, PG, that's the part. It's like, I don't get this case anymore. You know, it's like, I don't just get it anymore. You know, like, you get JodiSue coming out, running her mouth every night about something. And then I think, well, if she really had something, you know, wouldn't the TBI or Hawkins County Sheriff Department be knocking on her door and saying, you're coming with us? You know, we're going to question you more about what you put out there. You know, we don't know. You know, does she have anything? I mean, does she have really anything? Because, well, just think about it. But then you wonder if she does, because she lies so much. She lies so much. And then she goes back and retracts her story.
what
And then
JodiSue does, what JodiSue does is what JodiSue does. JodiSue is, and I'm just going to put that out here. JodiSue, you are a freaking sociopath narcissist. That is exactly what you are. You are and you are got some serious mental problems.
I agree. 110%.
That is exactly what she is. If she wants to know her mental status, right there's what it is. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm calling.
Well,
Where that lady's concerned.
yeah, I agree with
That
you.
is my opinion. My opinion when it comes to JodiSue.
Yes.
There you go.
Mine too. I agree with you 100%. If she has a story to tell about the things that happened to her, then make that your story. Don't bring in innocent children that have nothing to do with your story. Make your story about you, not about the neighbor.
JodiSue is very
Not about the
self-centered,
neighbors.
very evil human being, very selfish, self-seeking. Doesn't give a flying fuck for anyone that ain't benefiting her. She really don't give a fuck about people that do benefit her. But
No.
what I'm saying is, you know, um, she really cares for she can't really care for no one past herself. And that's a sad thing. She does, she's just got this freaking hate, and hate runs, her hate runs deeper than a fucking well, right? And,
Yeah, because she's let it take over her.
and like the water in a well, it's tarnished her ass, right? It's tarnished her something ugly. And, is there any coming back is there any coming back from that? I doubt it because, she's been that way too long. She's been that way just too long, and she's just too fucking old now, right?
Yeah.
And she's just ate up. She's ate up with something that, is unbelievable. And she don't give a fuck about Summer. I don't give a fuck about her.
No.
But she don't give a
Consume
fuck about
herself.
Summer. She rode on this
No,
baby's
she
back.
don't.
She
Yep,
didn't
she
ever
did.
try. She didn't ever try to tell, to be honest and truthful and forthcoming and upfront with all the shit that was going on.
And collecting cash apps, and you get your PayPal running across your screen.
I'm bringing you up, Lisa K.
These people paid for your camper, and
Right. Absolutely.
She's an evil bitch. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Right.
I'm over it. Hey,
I want
Lisa.
to remind everybody that it is open panel here always. If you're here, you're always welcome to grab the link. You're always welcome to come upon panel. You're always welcome to voice your opinion. Let it be, agreeable with everyone or not. Your opinion is 100% respected here. It is respected. It is welcomed. It is respected. We agree to disagree, and we agree to hug it out at the end of the night and be back here for Summer tomorrow. So if you like to grab the link, you have anything you would like to say or put in or just get off your mind, you are more than welcome to come up here and support Summer 100%. That's what we do here, is we support Summer. Summer is the victim, and you're always welcome. And one thing I always keep in mind is that the more people that come upon panel and the more insight, it means more insight into this case. If there's something on your mind, you put it out here. There's something more we have to look at, we have to go over, and could help the case tremendously. So, don't think that your 2 cents ain't worth putting on the table, because those 2 cents is what solves cases. So you're always welcomed up here to have your opinion. Absolutely. Whether people agree or they don't agree. That's the beautiful thing about, this channel and this case and everything, is we do agree to disagree, because, whether we're agreeing or not, it could be something that could solve the case, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We're here for Summer and to solve this case. And that's what we want. We got another YouTube member. Hey, yes.
Nice.
Absolutely. There
So
we
here's
go. Oh, I'm so grateful.
Here's my latest thinking, and I came late to this, but I don't know, just it became clear to me a couple days ago. I think that none of these people have anything to do with Summer. What it seems like to me is that all these local people took this as an opportunity to exercise their grudges against other local people. I mean, that's what JodiSue's doing. And she thought she'd throw Jackie Dobbs in there too. It seems like they're all.
I agree with,
Could be.
I agree that's what's going on with the Benny thing right now. But I do not agree that's what's going on Ben Hill Road. For one, JodiSue withheld a lot of shit that could have really helped this case from the very beginning. From the very beginning, and she held it forever. and I understanding a lot of it law enforcement did not know, because if law enforcement would have knew it, they wouldn't be calling her in to talk about it right now, right?
But
If
are
law
they calling
enforcement
her
would have
in?
knew a lot of the things that's being said, they would have already checked the property at the Bernards owned that JodiSue and Andy had once lived upon, and instead of just checking it a few weeks ago, right? So what I'm saying is, I think law enforcement, if they're looking at the Bernards, then I'm going to look at the Bernards too, right?
Yeah.
Well, they have to check everything out, but I don't think they believe her any more than we do.
I'm going to be honest with you. A whole lot of what JodiSue's saying, I kind of believe. I'm not going to lie, because I have watched over JodiSue very carefully. A lot of other people ain't, but for summer, I, you know, endured the fucking misery, right? And summer's worth it. Summer's worth it.
Well,
And I'm
right.
going to tell you, and I endured the misery, and I've watched this woman very closely over from day one to now. I have, been watching JodiSue. I've had my eye on her. Everybody knows I have. And I'm going to tell you, she's been consistent with a lot of shit. And you ain't going to be consistent like that if you ain't telling the fucking truth.
Unless she's delusional.
No, when you lie, you forget your lies, you break up your lies, you fuck up your lies. This woman's been pretty damn consistent with
but if
a
this
lot
is
of the shit. A
if this
lot
is
of the
your
shit.
reality and this is what you believe, then you're going to tell the same thing. I don't know.
No, because when Andy
I don't
told
know. And she
when
said
Andy
she
told
has
them
she has
he was the last one to see Summer's dead body, and the daughter even came out and said it, and the son knows it because he was there as well, hearing it. So what I'm saying is, you don't let shit like that down lightly. If this man was, it wasn't like he was just in a shitty mood trying to get on somebody's nerves. This man went into graphic fucking details during the time he was talking to them, and you don't do that unless there's truth in it.
Well,
I mean,
here's the thing.
you got to, and the law knows that as well. Don't think the law does not know that, because they absolutely do.
they'd be in jail by now if all that was true. I mean, how
And
could she say she has
what
she
you don't
said she
understand, what you don't understand, knowing it and proving it's two different. It's not as easy to know something, suspect something, and then prove something. I mean, I could suspect that it was, my cookie eater that stole the cookie out of the cookie jar all day long. But it could have been one of the other ones that doesn't, and that ain't a cookie eater, right? But even though you pretty much suspect and you pretty much know, you didn't find the crumbs on their face or, any chocolate on their hands, then you really can't, you can suspect all you want, but you cannot lay no punishment down, because you really don't know. No one's speaking up, so you don't know. So what do you do at that point? I mean, you could be the asshole parent and just, punish all the kids, right? Or you can just see that it's funny as hell and you thoroughly think it was the cookie eater, but you don't know. So you just can't punish nobody, right? And you just walk on, because it is what it is. I mean, this is America, man.
But what about the
innocent until proven
comment?
guilty.
What about the comment that was said that Andy saw Summer's dead
Yeah,
body?
don't blame the cookie eater. That's what I'm talking about.
But what about the comment about saying Andy said he saw Summer's dead body? I
Right.
mean, don't you think that somebody would have gotten hauled in for that? I mean, like, if you're saying that
I'm not
somebody
saying
saw
they
it,
didn't. I'm not
right,
saying they
right.
didn't. What I'm saying is, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I got called in and questioned about Summer's case, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. That's like personal. Because see, the minute someone tells you that, then you start looking at them like a damn suspect, right? You don't tell shit like that. The Bernards are a lot smarter than fucking the Wells. That's what
Mm.
I'm trying to say.
Hmm.
That, you know, that's just what I'm trying to say. They're Andy don't want you looking. Even if he's, I'm sure he has been questioned. I know he has. But he'll sit there and try to convince you he ain't. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. You got to read these people. And all of them, you know, all of them can be read by a book, like a book. But you have to take the time to do it. Andy, I take my time, buddy. I'm a patient bitch.
Yeah, I'm still going with my story. My
Yeah,
opinion.
me too.
But
I
you
think
know,
she's a liar. I mean, she lies all the time. So
JodiSue does lie.
uh-huh.
I'm not going to deny that. Absolutely. Well, let me put it this way. I don't think she lies. I think she gaslights, which is a different thing. Um, I think a whole lot of what JodiSue says is truth, to be honest with you. I really do. And also, I'm going to tell you something. If anybody, you want to know who the super gaslighter and liar is, it's Andy. I'm just going to put that out there right now. It is. Because I've seen both sides of Andy, and Andy has a side you all ain't seen yet, but I'm sure you will at some point. I mean, if he keeps coming out here, you'll see what I'm talking about. It ain't JodiSue. It's Andy. There you go. I think, you know, I think that Andy and his family, for some reason, is being protected by the law. And you should know better than anybody, Lisa, about how the law protects people, because you're dealing with a case right now, dealing with the same shit.
yeah.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Why would
Well,
she
but the
protect?
law, in this case,
Why
the
would she?
law is protecting themselves. So, you know, I'm not sure it's the
Well,
same.
it's not. Well,
I think
really
it's
not,
both of them. I think it's
because
both of them.
in this case, that ain't law any longer. But the law don't want a bad name. They don't ever go against their own, and they don't go against others.
But if she
If there's a reason
knows,
there not to.
you know, if she knows, then she knows she needs to go and tell. Not in riddles, not in stories. She needs to go to the TBI and tell them if she truly knows what happened.
But
Well,
who's
what you
going to
don't
believe
understand
anything
is
she says at this point?
what you don't understand is JodiSue has went to TBI, and she has went to law enforcement, TBI. She has pretty much told everything that she personally can tell without. She's told everything she can tell to hang the one person she right now really don't fucking like, and that's Andy Bernard. But what it sounds like to me is she also has something to protect, and at the same time that she's trying to tell, and that ain't working out so damn well. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, JodiSue, if you have something to protect, but you want to fuck one area of it, when it's more than one person involved, and you want to fuck one, but you can't, you feel like you can't fuck another one, then you're doing what you do, but that just leads everybody to know what you're doing. And I think law enforcement pretty much knows what you're doing as well. So, in my opinion, this is my opinion. You know, I think she hates Andy, and she's wanting Andy crippleized by all of this. Because I do think he had to clean up the shit. I'm not going to lie. I think he had to clean up the mess that somebody else made. And JodiSue knows that's who she's trying to protect. I mean, to be honest with you, and I pretty much thought that from the beginning. But, you know.
So
It is what it
Susan,
is.
yeah, Susan J. I was looking for Griff's channel, because I wanted to see that, and she says JodiSue Brown said on Griff's channel that Summer was still alive. Did anyone else see JodiSue up there? I looked for that video. I could not find it
What video was it?
on Griff's channel.
Where she
JodiSue
said, where she said that,
Summer was
she
still
said
alive.
that, she said that Summer was alive until that Saturday.
Oh, okay.
She said that Summer was alive and passed away the Saturday after she got gone. She also says that, you know, the truth lies with the dogs.
So she's saying she was alive for a week?
The dogs hold the key.
The
She's
dogs
saying she
hold.
was alive for a week after she went missing? You just
She
said she was
says
alive until Saturday. She went missing on Tuesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, 4 days. And I mean, you know, what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is, whatever happened was very bad. And
Well, the thing is that
what I'm trying to say is, it's possible this Summer wasn't when they hauled her off. It's very possible that she wasn't dead yet. It's very possible it took her a few days to die wherever they had her. She could have took 4 days for her to pass away.
What?
Well, here's the thing. Haven't you ever watched westerns where somebody gets shot? They don't immediately die. They take them somewhere. They try to get the bullet out. The person lays on the bed, and a few days later, they're dead. Okay. I mean, she could have been, you know, it could have been something horrible that happened that took her. I mean, sometimes you don't immediately die, right? Sometimes it takes a few days. You lay there and suffer until you're dead. I mean, unless somebody's got enough ass to put a pillow over your face and just fucking take you out, or snap your neck for you. I mean, and that, you know, that's easier said than done when it's a human, right? Especially a child.
But she actually said on Griff's on Griff's channel that Summer was alive until Saturday. I'm confused.
Yeah, me too. I'm totally lost.
Yeah, she said that more than once. That Summer didn't pass away until this weekend, Saturday. She always said Saturday too. That's when she's pretty consistent with that one, hon. Pretty consistent with that one. Now I'm going to tell you, I have seen rape cases with children. And I'm just going to put that out there. Red flag, red trigger warning. Absolutely, this is a trigger warning. There has been cases where, you know, they SA children, and that child, you know, the doctors try to tack them back up or do whatever they can, and the child ends up dying 3 or 4 days later. This happens all the time. I mean, it happens. You know? I mean, some of these SAers have mercy, and you know, they do what they do to a child, and they go ahead and end its life, right? So it can't talk or whatever. And put them out of their misery. But a lot of times they don't. They leave them there to be found, and they get to a hospital, and I mean, they end up dead. I mean, these people push those children's insides up inside of them, and they, you know, sometimes they can't be saved.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with Summer?
I'm saying that, you know, here's what I'm saying. I'm saying that if someone on that particular day did something like that to her, it could possibly take until a few days for her to have died, right?
If someone did that to her.
If someone did that to her. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is JodiSue is for sure she's dead, right?
Well, now,
Well,
yeah.
I don't think JodiSue
Okay.
knows. She said nobody'd heard
You
her.
don't
is
know
what
she
she said.
you don't know she don't know either.
Right. We don't. Dang, I'm confused. All I know is that JodiSue Brown was at the end of
All I
that
know is,
driveway.
here's my thing. I agree that Summer is no longer with us. I agree with that. Because Donald said we'll see her in the resurrection. You know, they've told us so many different ways. Even Don and Candace has told in so many, like Candace says, when we get my boys back, Summer will always be with me. I mean, I don't think they can tell you any more than they've told us, that they all know she's no longer with us. Now, JodiSue was just a little more blunt and tried to let everybody know that no, it didn't, the death didn't happen on a Tuesday, it happened on a Saturday. That's what I'm saying. So,
Oh, JodiSue Brown said she died that Saturday after she got gone.
right.
So she's not talking about Summer. She's talking about herself.
No,
Yeah.
she was talking about Summer. She wasn't talking about herself. She was talking about Summer.
Hmm.
JodiSue's alive. What the fuck?
No, I think she's saying that I know JodiSue's alive.
I mean, JodiSue didn't say everything died inside me that Saturday. No.
That's
JodiSue said that Summer was alive, that actually Summer didn't pass away on Tuesday or when the day she came up missing. It was that weekend, Saturday. That's what she said. And she was talking about Summer. Yes, she did say Summer. I heard that with my own ears. Absolutely. She said Summer because everybody was like, what? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Susan. Susan's gonna check on some things.
Yeah, check on
Wow.
it because that's exactly what she said. And she has said it more than once, so it shouldn't be hard to find.
I don't understand how she's not sitting in the police
She
station.
didn't say I. She said Summer. Summer. She said actually Summer died on Saturday, not the day she came up missing. That's what she said. If people want to know.
Well, how would she know that?
That's what we all ask. That's what we want to know. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
And I
I don't understand why. I can't understand why more humans cannot feel the pain of these children. I mean, I know that it's like, really, if someone touches a hot stove, damn, I feel. I mean, it's like I feel it, right?
Yeah, thank you, truth hurts.
I mean, you ever got burned? You know what a damn burn feels like. It's like, whoa, you have compassion for them because you feel the pain, right? You go back in your mind, you feel that pain. Okay. But a lot of people, look what these people are putting these children through, and it seems like, well, we don't feel the pain. Yeah, we should. We very much should. Because that is a sick, painful fucking way to live. And I'm telling you, we got to crack down on these fucking SAers when it comes to children, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have to get stiffer laws, not a slap on the hand or, oh, they got to move out of the house and just go away from the children. Fuck no. Go to prison, bitch. You go to prison, damn it. This child's got to relive the rest of his fucking life fucked up. You need to live the rest of your life fucked up in prison. Knowing what the hell you did. No, they just let you loose so you can go fucking do another child, right? And that's okay with society. What the hell is wrong with us? And now they want to give these pedos doll babies and shit. Well, that might just help them keep from doing. Are you fucking kidding me? open some insane asylums and lock these motherfuckers away. That's what we need to do. We need to get them out of our sight, out of our communities, the hell away from us. They have no business being anywhere where a child is. Send them to some pedo fucking island that they can't get off of, right? Our laws just ain't stiff enough. I don't know. You got a bunch of bleeding hearts for the wrong people. When the hell did we start feeling more for the criminals than we do for the victims?
Well,
When the hell did that happen? Especially little children. How sick are we? Really? You want to get to heaven and God asked you how you freaking felt bad for a pervert instead of the child? I don't want to be asked that shit. Because God knows how I feel. I don't feel shit for that pedo. That's just what I'm saying.
Oh, truth hurts. JodiSue has pedo tendencies. Well, people are asking why she's afraid for her daughter to go to school. If they think if they were afraid for Summer to go to school. JodiSue's daughter hasn't gone to school in 7 years. So why is that?
Yeah, and Andy doesn't have any record against him for being a pedophile, but JodiSue and her family does.
JodiSue isn't going to take the risk of anything happening to her child, and I don't blame her.
She's
I homeschool my children as well. I homeschool my kids because I don't want my kids getting into drugs. I don't want them getting into alcohol. I don't want to get them getting into gangs. I don't want them getting into, wrapped up with liars. I don't want my kids hanging with. I don't want them to end up getting involved with some fucking baby kids and becoming, something that I can't handle. Absolutely not. I want my children to stick with God and to get an education, go to college and become something in life. Stay the hell away from drugs and all that bullshit.
Oh,
thank you, Susan. No, JodiSue's family.
Running a drug house, chain smoking, swearing constantly, smoking in the car with their kids. I mean, the kids should be allowed to go to school and get away from all that bullshit for a while, I would think.
I smoke in my office and I smoke outside my house. And a lot of times my kids come running out while I'm smoking a cigarette. I don't say, get your ass back in a freaking house. You can't be out here around this smoke.
And chain smoke with them,
and here's the thing. My kids get old enough, they want to smoke. If you don't. I mean,
you don't run a drug house.
No, I don't. Absolutely not. I don't even allow alcohol into my house. I don't give a damn if it's a wine cooler. Keep it the hell out of here. I don't allow alcohol in my house because I'm going to teach I got to be the person I want my children to be. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Kate, I don't see JodiSue homeschooling either.
Oh, I think JodiSue could homeschool. I mean, JodiSue,
she's smart.
JodiSue is pretty damn intelligent. I think she's smart enough to homeschool her children. And
I don't think she cares enough, though. Do you?
Yes, absolutely, yes. If you want to ask me, yes, I do. I do. She cared enough to get her daughter and her son the hell off that fucking hill and down the road when that shit all went down, right? So absolutely, yes.
She got evicted. She didn't move.
JodiSue, what I'm saying is JodiSue was very fearful for her daughter, especially when she thought, the peeper was peeping around her home. I
know, Mama 5. I need them too.
And, it was the Wells daughter came up missing, not JodiSue's. JodiSue was keeping her daughter in the house. I mean, that particular day, she had her daughter with her and her son, from what she says. I don't know. Do I think her daughter was with her? Absolutely. One thing I took note to, and this has been consistent also from day one. I've kept an eye on JodiSue, as I said, but not just her family. And I've took note that the boy pretty much runs wherever the hell he wants, right? But the daughter's always close to mommy. She keeps the daughter close to her, but the son doesn't. The son goes wherever. She tries to keep touch with the boy, but she can't control the boy the way she does, her daughter.
Right.
And that tells me, was her son with her that particular day? I don't know. I don't know. Where was her son? I don't know.
Coming out of the woods.
Could her son have done
Yeah.
it something? Very possible.
Serious.
And Andy had to clean it up. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know.
Jody.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
where's
here.
Summer? JodiSue would definitely go back with Andy in a heartbeat.
Mm.
Definitely.
You
I don't
know,
have any doubts about that either.
I don't know. What I'm trying to say is,
And we get this
right?
one. She says, "Well, I'm confused." This one, yeah. Read that one. Describe a sexual injury on a child is.
You were loved up on Don Wells, and the way you
Yeah.
described a sexual injury on a child is, stop backing all the criminals. You are not. Where, Barbara?
What?
For one,
What?
I ain't backing no one. You are hearing what you want to hear instead of what is being said. That's your fucking problem. And that right there lets me know how uneducated you are. You are a very uneducated human being. One of them bitches that hear what you want to hear instead of actually is what is being said. And what I'm saying is, we're looking for a 5-year-old missing little girl. I'm not going to let someone sit here and tell me that what JodiSue is saying is not truth and just, let's minus her out of the whole fucking equation, because I'm not going to minus a psychopath narcissist like her out of anything. Absolutely not. And furthermore, as for Don Wells, nobody was loving up on Don Wells but his wife, and he loved his wife. And if you're fucking hating on someone for supporting two people that they believed had a lost child and was just trying to be there for them, fuck you. Fuck you. And the rest of your bullshit on here, and you don't know JodiSue from your fucking ass in a hole in the ground. So shut the fuck up, because you have no place to be talking unless you followed this case from day one and did all the research and the bullshit that other people have put into it, like us creators. So fuck you. Take your fucking ass and go somewhere else, you fart breath bitch. That's all I got to say. I
Ronald,
don't need your shit.
I'll be trying some if you're buying.
I'm here for Summer. I am here for Summer the same reason that,
Well, it's the same reason we all
99.9% of
here.
this chat is here for.
Yes.
And we get these stragglers come in and try to, tell us something when they don't know shit. Don't come in here and tell me nothing, because you don't know anything. I have been here fighting for this little girl, busting my ass. And personally, I don't like listening to no fucking JodiSue no more than the next person, and that's what I do for everybody. I listen to this crazy ass fucking bitch, enhance her voice and everything else so everyone else can actually understand what this crazy psycho's been saying, right? And then you want to come in here and fucking tell me something? Don't come in here and tell me shit, woman. You take your nasty fucking ass and go somewhere else with it. And the sooner the fucking better. Fucking dumb shit people, man, just piss me off. I hate to say that, but they just do. I'm not a fucking know-it-all. I don't act like a fucking know-it-all because I don't know it all. If I knew it all, I would already have Summer home, right?
Right.
I don't know it all, damn it. But I'm not going to take anything out of the equation, because everything means something. And that's what's going to bring her home. And I'm not about to shut shit down at any time. Nothing. I'm taking everything in consideration. because that's what the fucking law does in order to solve cases. You can't just sit there and say, oh, well, JodiSue's just a psychopath liar. That's bullshit. Because I'm going to tell you something. There's truth in every lie.
Somebody had said on the chat that JodiSue may very well be doing all this storytelling to keep from being called to testify, or from being called to court to testify.
Right. And that Barbara, man, she wants to run her fucking mouth. Why don't she take the link and bring that up? Bring that ass up on panel. Barbara. You fucking fart breath bitch. Fucking trying to tell me something. Who the hell, man? Bitch, let me tell you something. Never mind.
Little
Never mind.
Annie,
I need to stick with my God.
I am not allowed to speak on Rosemary's case any longer.
Why not?
Go ahead, Lisa.
Yeah, there was a meeting on Tuesday, and then I'm being silenced
By the law or by her family?
by the law.
Well, that means that they obviously got some insight on it and they need you to shut up now.
Yes, they need me to
Pretty much.
You know,
Pretty
I
much.
rattled their cage, though, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. Yep.
And I'm not
Yeah,
done.
calm down, Sissy the Brownie.
I am not done. So, you know what? I'm calling him again Monday, and I better hear something good,
Well,
or I'm
you
gonna
might
start
wanna-
or I'm gonna start up again.
You so answer your phone tomorrow afternoon, because I met
I will.
a very interesting person you might want to talk to.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Great, awesome. That's awesome news. Okay. I need to. Arctic
Have a bra-
Fox, I would like you to get a hold of me somehow. Okay. Is she still here? Arctic Fox? Must be not.
Oh, she was here. Come out, wherever you are. PG, are you eating a brownie?
Oh, Truth Hurts. Thank you, little Annie. Yeah. Yep. I'm a
This
good
ain't-
gauge rattler, I'll tell you.
I'm trying to smoke that brownie.
I think they're getting tired of me rattling the cage, though.
Yeah, well, something had to be done. Something had to be done.
It
So,
pisses me off to know everything they knew right at the beginning, and they haven't done anything. But I didn't say that because I'm not allowed to talk about it anymore.
Oh, that's sad, man.
yeah, where Summer, I agree. She says
Oh, yeah.
how Don kept his son very close to him is how JodiSue keeps her daughter very close to her.
Yes, Arctic, could you send PG your email address, possibly, or some way to get a hold of you, and she can send it to me?
Mm-hmm. Arctic Angel's like, what's Lisa want me for?
I don't know what kind of, what I'm saying is I look at the Wells pictures and the Wells background, and it's ungodly as all hell, right? What those kids
Yeah.
were living in was
Oh, come
ungodly
on.
as hell.
Come on, Queen. We're only
You
joking
look,
up here.
you look in the background. You look in the background of JodiSue's. I mean, JodiSue had pictures on her face. Well, their Facebook ain't up anymore, but she had plenty of pictures. And the one thing I took note about the pictures that JodiSue, you know, because I don't just look at a picture, I look at the background. Actually, my mind goes to the background immediately before even really looking at a picture. But I took note of her background, and I'm going to tell you, it was always clean. It was always well organized. Say what they may about JodiSue, but, you know, I know what I see when I see it, you know, and what I'm trying to say is this woman didn't sit around on her ass like Candace. JodiSue was off her ass, and even in the condition and the sickness and everything that she had, I could still see she fought to keep things in order, you know, in order. That's what I'm saying. And is she the best person? Hell no. You know, is she fucking evil? Yes, I do believe she is 100%. Not a good person at all. But regardless of what she is, like I said, you know, she kept her house in order. She kept her children in order as much as she could. Like I said, the older boy, I don't think so much because he was, you know, he is what he is. And I mean, but I think she kept control of what she could keep control of as a parent. That's what I'm trying to say. And, you know, and do I think she's got a dog in this fight? Absolutely. Or she wouldn't be out here fighting, and she wouldn't be here needing to know everything, you know, so diligently. Absolutely. There's something about all of this that, you know, something. We got to figure out what that something is, right?
Well, yeah, because remember when we talked about it that night, that even something happened in the past year in that Wells household. Because,
Well,
I do, because I believe, you know, those pictures beforehand, those were happy pictures.
Yes.
It's the pictures of Summer. She was well taken care of. She had nice clothing on. You know, mom was taking them places. You know, they were going on vacations. You know, I've seen pictures of them up here camping, you know, but then something happened. Candace wasn't taking care of herself. I mean, you could tell the difference. Does
But is that
anybody agree?
after her hip surgery? Because I got somebody that was going to find out when exactly that was.
You know, Lisa, I don't know, but
I
all
don't
I
know.
know
I need to find
is
out
you
because
can
yeah,
just,
I agree. The
yeah,
house and the kids and Candace all went downhill there at a certain point.
yeah,
I mean, it's noticeable.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
that house, I went back. I mean, I went back, clean back in their pictures. When Don's mom was still alive, and that house was downhill. That house was like down fucking hill from day one. Matter of fact, Donald, when he got there, he tore out the bathroom and everything. His mom thought he was going to, you know, fix it or what, and he didn't ever get all the walls up on it. He didn't ever get it done, you know. And
Well, DCS had him put a wall up in there.
well, yeah, I mean, yeah, now, I mean,
Well,
fuck.
before Summer went missing.
Um, they didn't even have
Oh,
a door on the bathroom.
no, but he put up a partition wall around the toilet. That's what one of the things that
No,
DCS had him do.
no. You don't understand. All the framing was already there. It was basically just nail up the drywall. Something that took no time at all because he framed it in when he first went there staying with his mom. Tore it out and framed it, and then it just didn't ever get no. And this is a guy that did drywall for a living, right? His mother wrote books on drywall.
Right.
And the drywall didn't ever, so what the hell were they so busy doing that he couldn't get that little thing done for his mother?
I don't know. Cobbler's children go bare. Have you ever heard that expression?
No, not me.
Nope.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, the cobbler's children's feet go bare. It's
Oh yeah, I've
like,
heard that.
yeah. You know what that means. That's it. That's
Means
it.
he's so busy working for everybody else that he doesn't think about his own.
Well, yeah, when you come home, you don't do, I mean, that's always the way it is.
Oh,
You know, I know a lot of people that'll tell you that when whatever they do for work, when they come home, they don't do that. So, yeah.
Reporting you for threatening me? Who threatened?
What?
Who threatened somebody? Who's threatening you?
Where are you? Where did you see that?
Quinker. What?
Oh.
Quink.
Oh, reporting you for treating me. Because
Threatening.
No, it says treating. Reporting you for treating me. You see, he said something about remember you said you were gonna smoke your brownie? And then he goes kind of like, wow, what a hypocrite or whatever. You're talking about not giving your kids drugs and
Oh, yeah, I saw
alcohol.
Oh, I'm a hypocrite because
and
I'm a hypocrite because I don't want my kids to get into any
drugs.
type of, nastiness.
Right, but apparently this.
So you want to raise your kids right in that, you basically, here's the thing. For one, the brownie shit's just a joke.
That's what I said to him.
I don't allow that shit in my home. No kind of shit in my home. Believe it or not, people can be this happy without all that shit. Absolutely. Right. I'm a prime example, right? I got Jesus. I need nothing else. But you know what? That just shows your small little mind. I am actually the person I want my children to turn out to be. I want them to stand up and fight for what's right. That's what I do. And I don't want them wasting no damn words. They don't need to fear man or humans. They need to fear God. That's who they need. And as long as they got God, they don't need anything else. Nothing. So, it is what it is.
I mean, it's just a joke. The brownies are just a joke.
Absolutely.
So,
it's just
if
bullshit.
you take it the wrong way, then...
If you really actually think that I would allow my children to fucking help bake those kind of brownies, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
If you actually think that I'm stupid enough to eat something like that, you're out of your fucking mind.
Well, I don't know. If people have something to say, crazy. Come up on panel and say something to her face.
Right, absolutely.
Chat.
It is what it is. And, and to be honest, even if I was out on my driveway blowing fucking blunts, it's none of your fucking business, dude. And not only that.
Why don't you go over to Benny's channel?
Not only that, but I still wouldn't want my fucking kids doing it.
Right.
I still would want my children to be better than me, dumbass. That's just common everyday fucking sense, right?
Yeah. Like I said, if you guys want to make a comment, go over to Benny's channel. He's smoking weed right there in front of you. There, you can make all the comments you want.
You don't get as far in life as I got.
Or
moron.
Snorting whatever he does.
Yeah. Hey, Lost Souls.
Oh my God.
Hey, Chris 45.
I mean,
yeah, hey, Chris.
White little
and I hope that you people understand. Weed is personal consumption. They can't even take it from you. If they pull you over and you just got personal consumption, they don't even take it.
No.
That's stupid. It's a natural substance. It grows out of the ground. It's to calm people's nerves. I mean, they use it now as a medicine, right? It's called miracle marijuana.
Yeah. So Minnesota, they just passed gummy bears. So I was gonna start singing that song. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear.
I'm going to tell you something. Here's my thing. Is why do I want them to pull the oil out of the cannabis and stick it in a gummy bear? Dude, just give me the real shit. You know, dry that shit out, chop it the fuck up, stick it in a bag, and send it to us.
PG head to Colorado.
I mean, that's just the way it is.
Hey,
You
she
wanna-
can come up here to Michigan. They
Yeah,
deliver it. They
keep the trip
deliver it
in-
here.
Yeah, Michigan does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Call DoorDash and they bring it right over.
You know, I ain't looking for no fucking cannabis oil. Fuck that shit. That's crazy. You know,
Okay, so I'll be honest.
I don't
with
want to
you.
sit around chewing on some fucking gummy bear. I want to roll my shit up and get it done, right?
I did buy
I want to become glassy-eyed as hell and happy as I can
glassy-eyed,
get.
So I have lower back pain, and I did buy a patch out in Colorado.
Oh,
You know, yeah, I bought a patch, but and I put it on my lower back because I have a pinched nerve. You know, and I'm telling you, there's days I can hardly walk, and I'm telling you that stuff really worked.
really?
I mean, I wasn't high or anything. It just like my body was really
Girl,
relaxed.
You was high and didn't know it.
Yeah.
That's right. Roll it up and light it.
Drunk?
Exactly.
No, it had this sciatica or something in it, so you didn't catch the
I-
buzz.
Oh.
No. So,
Man, I went that car going down the road, bopping up and down and roll down the windows and smoke coming out everywhere, right?
yeah, it's I
Look like I got 100 people in there with vapes.
But anyways, yeah, it
I don't
worked.
get what the
so.
whole vape thing is anyway. I mean,
I don't
apparently
either.
that's some kind of pot, but like Skittles flavored, that just sounds gross to me. Or what? I don't get that.
The vaping is supposed
Maybe
to
I'm
be
too old. Yeah.
Last time I checked, I had enough metal in my body. I don't need no more. I just stick with my damn cigarette filters, right?
Yeah, I just don't I don't get the vaping, but yeah, it's really bad for the I
Oh,
mean,
thank you,
it's as bad
Cecina.
as it's
She
as
says,
bad as
I've been a member
smoking.
6 months. Time
Oh yeah.
passes so fast. Much love, PG. Hey, girl, much love to you. And I so appreciate you being a member here, supporting Summer. Absolutely. God bless.
I
God
had a
bless.
friend
And time does pass quick.
that died of that popcorn lung because he quit smoking and started vaping because it was
Yeah.
supposedly better for you, and then he got that popcorn lung and died pretty quickly. And
No,
that's
that
pretty
vaping
nasty
is
stuff.
really
Yeah.
vaping is really bad. Well, smoking's really bad, but so is vaping. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what.
I just eat me a gummy
Smoking
bear.
ain't bad. Smoking keeps a lot of people alive. Right? I mean,
Well,
people didn't smoke. You should see me without a pack of cigarettes. You know what I'm talking about.
If I quit smoking, I feel sorry for my husband for like 3 weeks.
Absolutely.
I'd
I
stay
feel
with
sorry
me.
for the whole world.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
a cigarette, man. Woo,
My daughter tried to quit
turn
smoking.
into a monster.
Oh yeah, I couldn't even be around her for like 2 weeks. Like I was like, no way, you are mean. You
Yeah,
are mean.
exactly.
You didn't get that from your mama.
My
Hey.
dad smoked 4 packs of cigarettes a day when we were kids, but he
I
quit
do
that
tell it
vaping.
like it is, you know. I don't allow
Really?
no shit in my house. Nothing. I allow nothing. I keep all my shit across the road.
Oh no.
My kids do as I say, not as I fucking do, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tiny Dancer. Was that recently? That's a
Oh.
terrible way to go.
Yeah.
Lung cancer.
Right, dream big. If you don't have a cigarette, nobody wants me to be around. I totally agree with you. Like, stay away from me if I don't have a cigarette.
I totally, you know, where's Summer? I still say
Oh.
Candace went batshit crazy, harmed Summer. It caused the death, and her and Grandis knows what Candace
I
did.
totally agree
And
with you, where
JodiSue
Summer,
helped.
that's my theory.
I do not take that out of the equation. I don't. But then I gotta factor some things into the equation, like, you know, I don't, if I knew for sure, I don't know if Grandis had to go back. If she, here's what I'm trying to say. If Grandis had to go back, she couldn't do her lie detector's test right off and had to go back to take it, which that I don't know. I know Donald and Candace did. Now, if Grandis did too, or they didn't ask her to take it until when Don and Candace took it, then I say that is a very good factor. Yes. Yes. But if Grandis took that test and passed it right off the next day when Don and Candace didn't, then that's going to lead me to believe that maybe something else went down.
Well, Don and Candace had to take it over because
JodiSue.
Because they tested positive for crack, and Candy didn't. So,
hey, can I ask a question?
Fire away, babe.
Has anybody, PG, have you ever heard of Hunter? Is Hunter like not, does he have ADHD or
Oh, that's what's her name? Mr. Angels. She's saying he's autistic, like her.
I did.
She started that yesterday.
I agree on the Darkest Duchess. Yeah. I agree that somewhere, somehow, I know she's involved.
Oh yeah.
Somehow she is involved. Absolutely,
yeah.
Somehow. It's just, let's figure out how, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's figure out how. And as hard as she's coming down on Andy, I can't say it's all lies because, like I said, she's been very consistent in a lot of what she's saying, and we have to take that in consideration. And I tell you another thing I didn't like is, here's Andy talking about the property. Let's hear Andy talk about the Wells property, which is really weird.
I have another one. This comes from Prayer Garden in the chat. She wants to know if there was ever a plan to purchase Don and Candace property and then they backed out.
Yeah, when he went to Utah, she called or was talking one day about selling the property, and I asked her how much she wanted for it. And yeah, if it went through, I would have tried my damnedest to buy that.
Yeah, it's nice.
So it's a pretty nice. Yeah, I would like to honestly at this point buy up the pieces that go out and put a gate up, make it a gated community. I would probably move back in there at that point in time.
I would probably move back in there at that point in time.
With your camper?
What I'm saying is, look at his glasses. Take a look at his glasses right there. Mm-hmm. Take a good look at them glasses.
Backed out.
Yeah, when he went to you.
Look, if you look at his glasses here, this is him from his heel. And take a look now, and that's him really taking a look. What I'm saying is, they wanted Don and Candace's heel. And down there, what means to most of these people? Land, right?
They have no money.
And they see he's bullshitting you. Let me tell you, mommy and daddy has everything. Andy.
Yeah, but they're not going to let Andy have it.
Let me tell you, Don was over there giving Andy 1,000 plus a week. Like JodiSue said, barely having enough money for beer, cigarettes, and enough corn dogs to feed the family, right? What I'm saying is those two boys are fighting over a bowl of soup because everything that Don and Candace made was pretty much going to the dealer. And who was the dealer? So, no. If you know anything about dealers, they're far from fucking broke, right? They're far from broke. And that's what I'm
Well, he
talking about.
must be broke now.
And
They've
he's
never
not
owned
broke.
anything in their life. Neither of them.
He's not broke. He's just dwindling down a little because he can't do what he wants to do with JodiSue keeping law enforcement on his back the way she is. So, he's dwindling down, and now he's out here, okay, JodiSue, you want to fuck my, living up with your bullshit, then I'll come out here and start living the way you're getting money, right? I'll see how much you really are getting. And I'll start saying a few things. And that's what's, now it's who
I
can
think
get the most war, right? And I mean, he come out and plainly, like,
I think his
okay,
mommy and daddy cut him off.
let me put it this way.
They won't let him on the land, so.
Benny's old lady came out earlier, right? She was out before talking about Benny. And his daughter said she wasn't coming out because they wasn't offering her shit. That, they wasn't willing to give her nothing and she wasn't going to talk. Well, now she's out because they're willing to put up her cash app, right? And she's talking. Well, that's the thing with Andy. I'm not going to come out for free. You guys want, like he said, right out of his own mouth, right here. Let's hear you, Andy.
Yeah, while I'm on here, why can't I get some people to do some donations to my Cash App? It's on my channel. Look at you laughing. Don't laugh at me.
Out section.
And camper fund, trying to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, right.
I don't know,
He
Andy.
wants 2,000, but he's being sued 2,000 by in
Right.
back rent.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, he ain't using that money for a camper.
It ain't a camper. It's to keep him, because he needs to pay up his living, right? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. It ain't about Summer. They're not coming out here, to talk about her, the real victim. They're coming out here to take y'all to the cleaners. And what damn fool's going to allow them to do that? I mean, what person it's a fucking joke. It's a damn joke. And one that I refuse to be a part of. I put it this way. I'm nobody's ass. I'm not going to fucking stand for that shit.
Wait, little baby, I don't know where
if
the
you
party
cared
is,
about,
but I'm heading over.
if you cared about little Summer, your ass would have been out here early on, and you would have kept her in the spotlight, and you would have been helping to find her.
Yeah.
You'd have been out here doing this way sooner, not now.
Well, I'm telling you, if that guy was making $1,000 a week selling weed, I'm in the wrong business.
He was making bank. Oh, let me tell you something, girl. That was just from Donald. He had like a lot of other people coming to him. So how much were they making?
Wow.
That's why JodiSue's hair always was done. Her nails were done. She, that's why they had nice shit. They was living up there on mommy and daddy's land, his parents' land. And they had bank going on. I mean, they were rolling, right?
Yeah.
It was rolling.
No, it's gone.
And, I don't think it's gone. I think that he just feels that, this is a way to, kill two birds with one stone. Get money to pay his fine and also, smack JodiSue around a little bit while he's doing it, right?
Yeah.
And, and he's pretty much, accomplishing both, if you ask me.
Well, they
You
were
know, because
doing
there
more
was
than
people that
pot.
were given to him. There were people given to him, supporting him.
Selling pot doesn't get you charged with running a drug house.
No,
Oh, they were selling meth.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
they was selling something.
And she
You
said
know,
she's got receipts for everything.
yeah.
Does she think we don't know that she got charged with failing to keep records in a drug house? She don't have no receipts. What's she
right.
talking about?
You know why people love to support evilness? I don't know. I have no clue. You know, I don't. I don't. Um,
You
but
know,
That land can never be sold. Don's land that
no,
can never be sold or
no,
borrowed on.
no.
So nobody can buy that.
and Don can sell that land tomorrow if he wants to. He owns it.
No,
And not
it was a
according to the.
conditional will, and he cannot
Yeah.
sell it. It can never be sold. It can never be borrowed on.
Right. It's right there. And
That
it
was part
said
of the
it right
will.
there in the will. Mhm.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't
Yep.
think so. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure he could sell it tomorrow if he wants to
Mm.
sell it.
No.
Because he did pay so much money for it, and therefore, if it shows a money sign, then it can be sold.
No.
Well, you can look in the records. You can send PG the records. You can always do that, Lisa.
How do I know that? Because I know someone that saw the will. He had it's there in her little suitcase.
Oh.
Documents.
Well, I'm going to tell you,
Suitcase of
all I
documents.
can say is I don't know about a will, but I do know about a deed. And on the deed, Don bought the property,
Yes, he
and
did.
and I truly believe that he can sell it. I mean, I know what the deed says. I don't know about a will, but I do know what the deed says.
Yes,
And
Kate, it can be passed down. That's what Karen's intention was, that it would stay in the family.
Karen's intention was that the grandchildren didn't end up back in a car homeless with Candace and Donald, because she knew that the habits and everything they had. She wanted a stable place for the children. That's what she wanted, was her grandkids to have a stable home. And she didn't care about Don and Candace. She cared about those grandbabies. But he did pay money for the land on the deed, and he can sell the land, because if the deed has dollar signs where he bought it, then it's his to sell. I don't care what kind of will there is, and wills always have loopholes. Even if there is a will like that, then there's a loophole he can get through.
So
Well, Maria, it's not that it was willed to him, it's that there was a conditional will.
yeah, Don was supposed to change his life around before he could get the property.
He had to get married, although somehow she still transferred the property to him before he got married. But that's why they got married. He had to divorce Pam first because they were still married.
Mm-hmm.
But that don't make no sense, because he had to get married, but yet he was married, and he got a divorce and then remarried. I mean, yeah, that's all that stuff wasn't in the will. I don't know who's seen that will, but that's
You saw the will?
that's just bullshit.
No. Did you see it?
I didn't see no will, but I do know what the deed says, and I do know
exactly where's Summer. That's exactly right. Don's mother put that in Clyda Trent's name so that she could get medical assistance when she had cancer.
Yeah.
And then in her will, she wrote that all these things that Don had to do before Clyda would quit claim it to Don. So that's why she didn't hand it over to Don for a few years after.
That will would not stand up, due to the simple fact that that will would not stand up because, for one, it would be illegal. you can't give somebody a piece of property and then write a will on it. You can't. What I'm saying is,
Oh, yeah, you
what
absolutely
I'm
can.
saying is, I can't take a piece of property and will it over to Wisconsin mom, give it to Wisconsin mama, and then write a will on it, because now it becomes Wisconsin mama's property.
Well, he paid $10 for the
I can't give
Well,
conditions on
the
it.
$10 is the price of a quitclaim deed.
Yeah.
That's not what he paid for the property.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's like that heiress there in England. Her dad left her like so many $1 million, but his conditional will stated that she had to get a job. So she's suing because she said it ain't going to happen. They might as well give me that money. I don't need a job because I have all this $15 million. Well, no, you don't. She ain't going to get the money because it's a conditional will. You have to fulfill those conditions.
Just get a damn job. And that it was her dad's money to do what he wants with it, and that's true. But what I'm trying to say is, you cannot. Here's the thing: you cannot give a piece of land to someone with in their name, stipulations on it. Put it in their name so that you can get free medical care, and then make stipulations on that piece of land out of somebody else's name to go to someone else. I mean, that is fraud. And basically, what if that's true, then what you got is the place that paid those medical bills could come back and take that land for the medical bills because it was fraudulently paid for. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Well, I think what we do is just need to get a copy of the will.
Yeah. Judy, Don Jr.
Or the
is
deed.
Don.
The deed.
Don Jr. is Don, Judy.
I mean, that would make his mother doing fraudulent act. It would make the woman that turned it over to him doing a fraudulent act.
Just get a copy of it.
It would be all around fraudulent fucking act that could result in the land being claimed by the insurance company that they fucking cheated out of the money. I mean, any damn lawyer would know that. Anybody that knows shit about law would know that.
Don Sr. is Don's dad, Judy. You're confused.
The mother gave that land to that old lady, and that old lady would have had to write a will stating that when she give it to Don. And she didn't give it to him. She sold it to him. So therefore, it's his to do whatever he wants with. That's just it.
Okay, well, PG,
Right.
I gotta get off here. I gotta go to bed. I got an early morning.
All right, girl. I'm going to follow you out too, I think, because it is getting late, and I have been up here for a New York minute, right?
Yeah, well, we
but
all have.
Absolutely, I just needed to get out here and put, Andy on the table and what he's saying about the Wells boys, and I just wanted people to know, why did he say that about the Wells boys? I mean,
yeah,
he didn't say, well, she's got brothers and they shouldn't be seeing this. He's like, with boys like that, where the fuck that come from? And what I'm saying is, the way he said it, it's insinuating something that I don't like.
I agree.
And
that.
and no, it was your son in the swimming pool with her before she came up missing, right? Your son, the one running off the hill after being up there sneaking around listening to shit. Why? Your old lady out here needed to know everything, even more so than Dawn and Candace. What's that about? You're coming out, a fucking over a year later, like you give a damn when we know you don't. I'm so fucking sick of this shit.
So, Lisa, what was the name of that channel?
What?
What was the name of that channel that I was talking about? Angels, what?
Oh, Mystery Angels. Oh, yeah. She's gonna.
PG,
all of her
have you ever?
stuff is false. And the last time she was on there, she was talking about how she had all these records and documents, and she never shows a receipt. Her receipt is showing a picture and her telling you what she thinks it means. That's a receipt for
I'm
her.
going to tell you that's another thing that pisses me off out here in the YouTube world too, is you got all of these people talking about how they're going to send you shit and, these receipts and
Yeah.
stuff, and nobody sends you a fucking thing.
I
They
sent
send
you
you
some.
nothing. you know?
So yeah, she said that she could prove that Jim and Rose took Candace to court to get custody of her first two kids with Don because she was abusing them. Rose, they weren't even alive when Rose was around. So, she had all this stuff she was going to say that was not true. And I said, if you do that, I'm going to start a channel and I'm going to debunk everything you've ever said. So that was a couple of months ago and she dropped it. Well, now she's back last night and she said how she showed the video of Chris McDonough interviewing Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she said that whole time, Candace and Don are frantically texting.
Somebody says she has cancer, Lisa. Leave her alone.
No, she doesn't have cancer. No, that's a scam. Sorry. That's a scam. She's been outed. And where was I? Oh yeah, and she said that Candace and Don were frantically texting Allie, trying to break up that meeting because they didn't want that meeting to take place. They were desperate that meeting wouldn't take place. Like there was no meeting. Candace and Don didn't know he was going to stop by there. He just stopped by there on the spur of the moment. There was never any meeting. Yeah. Candace and Don wouldn't have known that was going on. So now she's going to supposedly in part 2 tomorrow out the cousin that Rose Bly said she was going to meet, who we've kept secret for a year now.
It does not say heirs. On the deed does not say heirs. It's just Donald on that deed and Donald only. It has no heirs.
Yeah, she also can read. Yeah, she also said that her mom was dead. Only now her mom is like on the videos with her. She also asked a boy on her children's channel if he wanted to come up and show her his pee-pee. I actually have that on tape.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am totally serious.
Oh my goodness. And just to think that I thought that maybe she was, because I never watched her before. So I thought that maybe she, had some.
Oh, and she's going to show pictures of Marlena's daughter tomorrow. 2 pictures who she says that is Candace's daughter and looks exactly like Candace Jean. And she's 2 years older than Summer. And then Candace also had a baby in Wisconsin in 2021 when she was there. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff she puts out. Yep.
Candace has 2 children by her first old man.
With Andrew. Yep.
And 2 children, a daughter and a son. The son, I don't care what anybody says, he was abused and is messed up for life. The daughter was just a little baby. She got escaped out of there, unharmed. But went through hell, right? Through the system over the years. And Candace didn't give a flying fuck. She moved on to homelessness with Donald and got pregnant. And then moved in with Donald's mother. They pretty much took the place over.
No, the third baby wasn't with Don.
After she had the first 2 children, she got with Donald and
she had another baby in there.
There is no proof of that nowhere.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah, there is. Actually, I know the person that was going to adopt that baby.
If there is proof to that, please send it to me so it can be shown. Because there is absolutely no proof of that whatsoever. Nowhere that I've been able to find. No record. None.
Oh,
as far as I know, no one else has been able to find a record of that as well.
Good, because that baby's got enough problems.
Nah, that baby don't exist. And
Yes, it
the
does.
next child she had was by Donald, and it was the oldest boy. And then they moved in with Donald's mom, and she had three more children in Tennessee, which was the two brothers in Summer. She had two boys, a girl, and a boy by Donald. And the girl came up missing. The other three are in foster care right now. As for that extra child, there has no, until I see receipts, I will not say there's another child. Absolutely not. From my understandings, it's all bullshit. So I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, I'm not willing to make, I'm not
Yeah, I
saying
know, October baby. I know. It's
Candace is total crap, right? But I'm not going to make her look worse than what she's already looking by saying she had another kid and tossed it out the window. I'm not going to say that unless there's absolute proof.
she did.
Yeah,
Well,
I know that it's still till the child's 18 years of age, but there's just no. What I'm saying is, there's usually a trail somewhere. Like if you give a
Yep.
baby up for adoption,
She
there's
had it in
paperwork.
Arkansas, Arctic Wolf.
There's paperwork. Candace
There
would
is.
have paperwork on where she gave that baby up for adoption.
Yep.
You always
She
have to sign paperwork, and you get a copy of that paperwork.
she did. She ruined the first adoption because she wouldn't sign the paperwork. They had to go through a second one then.
I don't know.
I do.
well, they're saying a lot of them in the chat are saying Candace interviewed by someone said she had another baby and gave it up.
If Child
Yep.
Services took the baby away from Candace, then she wouldn't need to sign anything because the state took custody.
They didn't take it away from her. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So can you send PG some kind of a?
No, I'm not going to send anything. We kept that a secret for a year. I got people to delete their comments on Facebook so that people didn't find out about that baby. Then Candace went and opened her big mouth like she would care about protecting the child. She's got enough problems. She's been, I'm not going to out it.
It's
I'm not
already
gonna out
been.
her.
She outed herself.
Did Candace open her big mouth about it, or did Candace hear the rumor going around and just agreed with it so that
No.
it could be another game that she played?
Opened her big mouth about it and gave an interview about it.
I don't know. I mean, so far Candace was supposed to have 20 fucking kids, right? And just handing them out to everybody. That's crazy.
No, she had 7.
And that's insane. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not going to say she did when there's no receipts or no proof of it. No one can find anything about it. I mean, we do know about her first 2. We do know about the last 4. If there was something in between, God bless, right?
Yeah,
God bless.
I
At
would
least
have
it
to
got
say
it.
that too.
At least
You
it got
know?
a good home. I mean, but I will not put nothing on the table that I do not have proof of. Or,
Right.
I can't prove it. Therefore, I'm not going to put it on the table. I don't give a damn who said it. Candace lies. Candace
That's
lies.
right. I didn't hear it from Candace.
So,
Okay,
don't know.
girls, I'm out of here. Have a good night. Love y'all.
Okay,
All
talk to you
right.
tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Take care, PG. Love you.
I love you too, girl.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah, Gig'em, the boys are in very good hands. I think the second 6 months is almost up, isn't it? And then they're planning on adopting them. So
That's what I'm saying. If the state took custody, no, she wouldn't have had it. She wouldn't have had to sign, anything, because when the state takes, but if you as a parent voluntarily give your child up for adoption, you get a copy of the paperwork you sign. You voluntarily
exactly.
done it. And that's so that that's so you can read it again and again and again and realize that you gave up, your rights.
Yeah,
They want you
she
to
and
know what
Candy
you
went to
did.
the courthouse and signed away. And the second adoption attempt.
Yeah, I don't know. You're absolutely right. I don't know, and I won't say she did or she didn't because I don't know. Unless we can get proof of it somehow, you know, receipts. I'm not going to have it spread it out here. I know of the 2 she had and the 4, which makes 6 children that she honestly had. We have proof of those, right? Pictures and everything else. We have nothing in between. So I don't know. I mean, you know, y'all's guess is as good as mine on that one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know Candace said that she had that child. I know she said that, you know, Candace did say she had a child, she gave it up for adoption and all of that, but what I'm saying is
I didn't get the information from Candace.
Candace lies a lot too. I mean, I don't know what to believe and what not to believe. Candace actually said she had a couple kids that she gave up for adoption.
No.
And you know, I don't believe any of that shit.
I know the person that was going to adopt the baby, so.
I mean, she told JodiSue that, you know, she was having kids every day and adopting them out. Like it was a big thing. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. And JodiSue says, you know, her and Candace weren't friends, but Candace knows all about JodiSue's boo-boos and has pictures and everything. And JodiSue knows all of Candace's business when it comes to, you know, her other kids and everything about her. And this is just not shit that you share with passing neighbor. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. This ain't, you know, this is stuff, unless you're pretty close to someone, you don't open up about shit like that, right? I mean, this is stuff you tell girlfriends and things. It ain't something you tell some neighbor that just, you know, hey, how you doing on the way down the road? That don't sound right at all.
Well, supposedly she didn't even know she was pregnant with Summer, so I question how close they were.
Repeat that.
She didn't even know she was pregnant with Summer, so I question how close they really were. How can you not know somebody's pregnant for a whole 9 months? If you're that good of a friend.
Well, for one, Summer was born, you know, in the winter. And Candace is a pretty heavy set girl anyway. I can see that happening.
You're saying they're taking pictures of their bruises and stuff, but yet Candace doesn't share that she's pregnant with her good friend.
I'm not saying that Candace didn't share she was pregnant. If we remember right, Candace didn't want Summer. She couldn't touch Summer. Donald had to take care of Summer and Grandis. Candace wouldn't even hold her for a long time, even after she was born. So are you going to tell somebody about a kid that you really don't want anyhow? Maybe Candace didn't even know herself she was pregnant until she was 4 or 5 months gone. It's getting into winter. I don't think they would be socializing a lot during the winter months because, you know, you're going to sliding off down, up and down them hills just to get to a store is hell, right? And I think Donald probably was picking up most of the stuff. He was the one running out, picking up most of the stuff on his way home from work or to work or whatever. So, you know, I think it's pretty isolated during those months. So, yeah, I can see how it could happen. Yes. Was JodiSue really telling the truth? We don't know. I mean, JodiSue lies too, right? I mean, we don't know. I know she was mad as hell about, you know, Candace having a child, which was none of her damn business. She lives across the road. It ain't like they wasn't bringing it over there, drop it off on her, right? they were taking it to their house. I mean, if I see my neighbor pack in a new baby, I'm going to be happy for him. I'm not going to be talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be talking shit about them. God bless them. They got a baby. Great. I mean, I don't, I can't figure the mind frame in some people, but, I thank
Well,
God I can.
people keep saying, oh, she didn't want girls. Well, that's not true. She fought to keep the other two. I mean, she pulled a gun on CPS to keep him from taking Andy and Candace Jean. So, I mean, plus, she didn't know she was having a girl. She didn't have amniocentesis to find out the sex. That's
She
just
could have.
ridiculous. She didn't.
She could have. And I'll tell you another thing. A lot of doctors can listen to a heartbeat and pretty much tell you if it's a boy or a girl. And when Summer was born, they absolutely was doing, the scans to tell you if it's a boy or a girl. So she could have possibly, it's very possible she knew she was going to have a girl, right? I mean,
If she had been
everybody
getting
pretty much
prenatal
knows what they're.
care on drugs, they would have taken that baby when it was born.
Well, she went to the hospital, had it, and they pulled blood at that time. And if she was on drugs, they would have took it as well. I mean, and she somehow got home with it, and
They're
then
not
another one afterwards, right?
She's not having an ultrasound or anything. They don't go to the
And
hospital because they don't
Child
have any
Protective
insurance.
Services was up there all the fucking time. They knew that she was an alcoholic, and by piss test, they would know if about the drugs and shit. And obviously, they didn't care because they still left the kids there.
I don't think they were there before they had the case on Summer, did they? They never had a case on the boys.
They was there. They was there all the time. For years.
After Summer.
For years they were over there. I can't say if they were there before Summer was born or not. I just know that they was there after Summer for sure.
Well,
They
yeah,
was
they
up
had
there
an
like
open case on Summer.
they was up there like 20 times. Like 20 times within a couple year span, and did nothing before Summer came up missing. What I'm saying is, I'd like to say that the system fouled Summer, which I can't say yes, they did. But Candace and Donald failed Summer. Candace, Donald, and Grandis failed Summer. If you really want to know who failed Summer, it was her own fucking parents, because they were the ones that were responsible for her. Child services comes in when the children, or when the parents ain't responsible, when the children are being abused. That's when they step in. And they failed these children when they came there and seen the pigsty they were living in and the lack of everything they had, and didn't get them out of it. Then they became failed by the system, right? Not by the neighbors and everybody, because those people were really calling them. It was first the parents failed her and the grandmother, and then the system failed her, because people did call. JodiSue wasn't calling, but other people were. And it is what it is. I mean, and it took something like this to save her brothers. And then we got to be scared as hell they're going to get put back into that shit, right? And that ain't the way things should work.
She's not getting them back.
It just ain't the way things should work. And I don't know.
Well, Leslie, I don't know how she got hip surgery, but I'm going to find out.
Candace had hip surgery?
Yeah.
Recently?
No, I don't know. No, not recently.
I was going to say, I didn't hear nothing like that. I know that, the last time Candace had anything going on was when her teeth were took out. And
Yeah, Dr.
that's the
Phil
last
should have.
thing.
Dr. Phil should have paid for that since that was his doing.
Right. I mean, actually, he helped her lose them a lot sooner,
Well,
right?
yeah.
But
His dentist even admitted to malpractice. I can't believe he gave that interview about it, but he did.
right, and they should have paid her something for that, right?
Oh, they should have. Yeah, they absolutely, and they should have. Yeah, they should have paid to pull them and to give her new dentures since it was all their fault to begin with.
All right, absolutely. And I'm not saying they didn't. They possibly did. You know,
No, they didn't. She had a
there's a lot
person.
going on behind the scenes.
She had a person pay for those dentures. A lady.
I heard a lot of the ladies came together.
Yes, and then Robin, for some reason, I don't know what happened to that money, but they were already paid for if that lady decided not to pay for them. But then Robin sent out a PM to, I think, 20 people and asked them to each donate $100 to pay for, to pay for the dentures.
And last time I seen Candace, she wasn't wearing any dentures.
I know.
So I don't, I know that they paid for the surgery for her to get them out, but I haven't seen any dentures. If she had dentures, I'm sure she would have been wearing them.
I think I've seen
but
her
with
wear
as
them,
much money, no, I haven't ever seen Candace with any dentures.
Okay, the Dr. Phil, his dentist said that Dr. Phil wanted her to get veneers. The dentist said her teeth were in such poor condition and she had periodontal disease, and he said she needed to have them extracted. He did not want to put veneers on it. Dr. Phil said no because they didn't want her mouth swollen for taping, so the dentist put veneers on. So then her mouth got so infected she had to have all 48 teeth pulled in one day. You could see where her mouth was swollen and she couldn't talk.
Right.
Yeah, I thought Mama T, I thought I saw her with dentures too but I don't think, maybe they didn't fit very good because she didn't wear them very long, and then she was without them again. So
I didn't ever see her with any at all. Matter of fact, I don't think she even got any, but the dentures don't cost that much. I mean, she got a lot of donations, thousands of dollars worth of donations. And, and not only that, but, with Donald in jail and everything, and there's a lot of places that, do that for free. They actually help people, homeless people or really low income people, free dental care, and they make dentures for them and stuff like that. I mean, there is so many places,
metabolism. Okay, 32 teeth, whatever.
There is just so many different places out there to help people. It's pathetic. Matter of fact, I don't know how true it is because, but, and I thank my God that I don't, but I have heard people that live on the street say that they actually have a better life. They said they worked before and they have a better life being homeless than working. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to find out, but what I'm saying is don't quit your job, right? I don't know. But they say that they get free room and board, they get meals all day long, they get vouchers to ride buses, they, everything's paid for. They get free clothes, free coats, free shoes. Tons of people handle money. I mean,
Oh my
Why would
God.
they want? Why would they want to get a job and fight to live in this life if all that's going on for them, right?
I don't know. Yeah, lost souls. I
Yeah,
know.
I heard.
I know
I
the
know. Now, Candace told me because I was in there at the time these women was putting the money together, and Candace told me they were doing it to get the surgery done because she didn't have insurance.
right.
Not to get the dentures, but to get the surgery done. That surgery was pretty expensive, and these ladies paid for it to be done. Now that was what I was told.
But a woman also paid the dentures. No, I'll look at the
I
text.
thought I thought
I'm
that
pretty
woman
sure it
backed
was
out.
to pay for. Yeah,
No, that
maybe.
was the lady that backed out was putting floors in the house. It was
Oh,
floors,
I know her. No,
right?
she wasn't the one that paid for the dentures.
Right. She was going to pay for floors and backed out because Candace was so damn ungrateful, right?
She still has that flooring.
So I don't know,
She bought it.
right? I don't know. You
Oh,
know,
lost souls. I
Candace
know.
is still a human being. I mean, as much as we dislike her and everything, you know, she's still a human being. And what I'm saying is, I don't wish anything to happen to Candace because I want her to sit in prison for what I believe, in my opinion, she done. That's what I'm saying. I think, that's just where I'm at with it. I don't really give a fuck about her teeth. She can flush them down the damn toilet for all I care. What I'm trying to say is, you know, whatever happened to Summer, I believe she knows. I believe Grandis knows. I believe a few other people know.
Oh,
And I think
Candy.
it's just, it's the
Candy
most horrible
definitely
thing.
knows.
And
Oh, okay.
and
Thanks, Where's Summer? Thank you for that.
I definitely hope Candace gets everything that's coming to her. Yeah, most people do have insurance, but Donald was self-employed and instead of buying insurance, he was too busy across the road giving it all away to Andy, I guess. Oh, so she said she don't like the way they fit. She didn't wear them.
Yeah, I
Well,
see that. Yeah. I saw her wear them a couple times on her lives.
And like I said, she's special ed, and that's not to be mean. I'm not even trying to be mean. I'm
No,
being
she wasn't.
truthful.
Yeah, she was special ed.
And what she doesn't understand, see, if she didn't like the way they fit, then she should have went back where they made them and made them correct them so that she did like the way they fit, right? I mean, that's common sense.
She
You don't
doesn't have
pay for
anybody
something
helping her,
that
though.
you don't like.
I mean, Kathy tried to help her sign up for store cards and discounts and things, and she doesn't want to be bothered. So,
Candace,
she'd rather ask for money.
Candace, you don't understand. Candace don't care about, she don't care about her parents. She don't, what she cares about
Oh yeah, we know
is
that.
alcohol, drugs,
Crime crazy.
doing
funny.
what she wants to do. That's what she cares about. I'm going to tell you something. If you ain't got no teeth in your mouth, you better fucking get used to some, right? I mean, how the hell you going to eat if you don't got teeth? That's crazy.
I don't know. I know somebody that doesn't have any teeth, and he'd rather gamble his money away than he buys like hundreds of dollars of scratch off lottery tickets every week instead of getting new dentures because he lost his. He hasn't had teeth in 20 years.
Oh my God.
And he's not hurting for food either.
Right. What do you mean? He's not hurting for food.
I mean, he's not starving. He's not. I mean, he's
He's
not.
sucking down 50 bowls of soup a day.
He's no. He puts pictures of his meals. He's eating pretty good. He posts his meals on Facebook.
Wow. I don't know. You know, people, you know, look at how Candace dresses though. I mean, she's
Oh.
not very girly, you know, she's not girly, right?
No, she used to, wear makeup and do her hair. She, at times she did. Who wants to know about-
Candace was born to Candace, Candy, they call her, just the mom, grandma, Grandis. And then Grandis got with another man, had some more children.
No.
Candace did not belong to
Yes, he did.
Rose's dad.
Yes, Candace did. That was her dad.
I heard it wasn't.
No, it was. Jim and Candy were both working for the carnival in Texas, met, got married, had Candace about 10 months later. And then she had a hole in her heart. So then they came up and took her to Mayo, moved back to Wisconsin. Yeah, Jim is all three girls' dad.
Well, I heard that he didn't raise Candace. I heard that he raised the girls, but Candace was raised by her pretty much by herself, but by her grandmother. After Grandis left, she was put out of the house around the age of 15 or 16 to live with her grandmother, and then left there and pretty much was on her own from then on.
Nope. She did not. She did not live with her grandmother.
Then who did she live with?
Well, after she pulled the knife on her dad and her sister, she went to a foster home and came home on weekends.
So she was raised in foster care.
Well,
pretty much.
In her late teens, yeah. But she was raised at home by her dad the other time. What, Arctic Wolf? What did you need?
Then why was the rumor out there that she was not did not belong, that Rose was her half sister, not her whole sister?
Just more lies she's telling somebody. I don't know. She told all kinds of things there that were all crap. I mean, Candace, I don't know, didn't Candy beat her or something? Beat her with a rake or something? I don't know. She made up all kinds of stuff. Candace it's always been Candy's favorite. Always. Right from the start. She'd farm the other girls out, but she always kept Candace with her.
Right. I don't know. I have no idea. I know that I thought that Rose moved in with her mom when she left Chris. And then she went back to Chris.
No, she went to jail. When she got out of jail, she went to Candy's with the girls, and Candy wanted her to pay for babysitting and rent. So she left.
Oh, well, how dare you to ask your child to pay anything, right? How dare you? I would think if you live with your mother, she wouldn't have to ask. I think if you live with your parents, they wouldn't have to ask. Do you not know that you're using the water, the heat to keep your ass warm? I mean, you got all the commodities you would in an apartment, and you ain't helping them at all. I mean, where does kids get off at not to, I mean, I couldn't think of not handing my mother or my dad money. I couldn't think of not handing them money to help out. I live there too, right? I live there too. And if I'm making money, then I should be paying some money. I mean, what I'm saying is your parents already paid a lot to raise your ass. Why are you not giving a little bit back?
Well, Rose didn't have a job and had 2 babies. Where's she going to get money from?
Well, her mom said babysitting. Obviously, her mom was willing to babysit so she could go work and then, start paying, right? Common sense right there.
Rose was going to get a job.
Go get a job. What her mom was basically saying is, get a job. I'll watch the kids. You get a job. And then you pay me for babysitting and help pay a little bit around here. That's, I mean, why should her mom, she ain't got a job. Why is it her mom's responsibility to take care of her and them kids? Well, she just lays around her mom's house doing fucking nothing as well. That don't make no sense.
Well, usually a parent would help their child out for 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, I would too. I mean, I would take my child in. I would help my child out, but what I'm saying is within a few weeks, I expect that child to be helping his damn self. I don't care if it's getting child support from the dad. I don't care if it's hooking itself up on, the system. I don't give a fuck what you're doing, but you need to be doing something, because how the hell is her mom, a single woman working to pay her bills, going to feed 3 extra mouths, clothe 3 extra people? I mean, how the hell is this lady supposed to do all of this? And I think it's kind of stupid of Rose to think that she should. I mean, that old lady wasn't rich either, right? She busted her ass to go to work every day to support her life. And that's, that was Rose's kids.
She never paid child support all those years. So maybe she could, kick in some of that money for feed Rose for a couple weeks.
I think Rose probably stayed there a couple of weeks and then got told she needs to get a job or do something to bring in some money. I don't think Grandis was being ugly. I think Grandis was just, being honest, if you ask me. I mean, what I'm trying to say is you don't owe your grown kids a damn thing, right? You don't owe them nothing. And that's what I'm trying to say, about adult people now. Adult people think that, that just because you had them, you're supposed to keep them till they're 40, 50. What the fuck? That's just insane. I mean, they go and get freaking 12 kids and you should keep them up too, right? You did such a damn good job keeping us up, Mom, you dad, you should keep up our 12 kids as well. Keep working for the rest of your fucking life so we can be lazy. There you go. Really weird. That's why you raise your kids educated. You educate them and you really raise them to depend on themselves, not on you. It's like the bird. They kick that bird, the baby, out of the nest, right? And it's got to go fly on its own. And parents today are going to be able to die easy because they're going to be worrying about their adult fucking children. Well, who's going to work and feed 50-year-old Johnny? What the fuck? Right. My sons have been gone for years. Right. Exactly. Kids are supposed to grow up. They're supposed to, take life serious. They're supposed to grow up. They're supposed to meet their mate. And they're supposed to get their own nest and start mating and taking care of theirs. And they're supposed to kick their children out of the nest, and have some peace for themselves for once, I mean, parents spend, if you know, even if you have one child, you spend 18 to 21 years raising that child, giving it, all the shit to accomplish what it accomplished in that until
Yeah, but
adulthood.
Candy didn't, and she didn't pay child support either. So
Well, somebody did. What I'm saying is Rose didn't look like she missed a meal to me. Somebody raised her ass. I
yeah,
mean,
her dad.
right. Well, he should. He's her dad. That's his
And
job.
he should have got child support.
Last time I checked, Dad's supposed to bring home the bacon. Mom's supposed to fry it up in the pan.
What?
So Dad was supposed to be paying for her to be raised anyway, right? It's just, I'm
Candy's
kidding.
brother was in a mental institution when her kids were little. They never had any contact with him in any way.
I'm just kidding. What I'm trying to say is Rose was raised, regardless if Grandis raised her or the dad raised her, or whoever raised her. She was raised. She was an adult. She pulls 2 kids in on her mom and expects her mom to keep her and the 2 kids up when her mom's probably struggling to keep herself up, right? And I'm not going to fault Grandis for not wanting, for telling her daughter, I can't afford to do it. I'm not going to fault her. Rose moved in with her mom. She should have got a job. She should have been working. She should have, helped out what she could, saved her rest to get her a place and move into it and take care of her children, right?
Well, Rose wasn't going to do that.
And there was no reason, for her to really leave her husband. It seemed like her husband loved her. He was willing to stick with her, raise the kids. She's the one was out having an affair on him, not him having one on her, from what I understand. I don't know. They both could have been, doing it out there on each other. Who knows? But what I'm trying to say is, point being is, when you get married, it's, it's I do. And it wasn't like you didn't hear the preacher say, for sickness or health, for better or worse. And you still said, I do. Well, damn it, the worst came, and you're supposed to still be doing the I do, right? What I'm saying, if Rose was such a great mom, she would have stayed with her husband and raised her daughters. There you go. That's just where it's at.
I didn't say she was a great mom.
Well, you said that Grandis should have kept her and her kids up.
Well, I said she should have given her shelter there once she got out of jail there.
I heard she did. I heard that Grandis did give her shelter. That Grandis was keeping her, and she decided to leave.
No, that's not true.
But you look at it, what has Grandis really ever had? I mean, this lady lives in a trailer. How much can she really give anyone?
She had a house. She got that huge settlement from Family Dollar.
That was her settlement, not Rose's.
He didn't marry 3 weeks after Rose went missing, for crying out loud. He's never remarried. What are you talking about? Kitty Hawk. Oh my God.
I don't know nothing about Chris because I haven't ever talked to Chris. He's been in our chat.
Yeah, he's been in here, hasn't he?
And I haven't ever really, got to talk with him or anything like that. He don't come on panels or talk about, this particular case at all about Rose. So, I don't know. I have no idea. Rose came up missing a long time ago, and because she trusted the wrong people. She put herself in the situation that she got into, trusted the wrong people, and what happened to her happened to her. it is what it is. You know, you make the wrong choices, bad shit happens to you. Got to make the right choices. What I'm saying is, if she'd have been at home taking care of her daughters, she'd still be here today, right? There you go. You got to take life serious. You know, at some point in life, you got to grow up. You know, you have to grow up, at least grow up enough to be responsible for your children, for the bills. You know, it's okay to laugh and you know, you don't have to take life serious all the time, but you got to take it serious enough to keep everyone safe. You know what to make the right choices. That's what I'm saying.
No one is even looking for Rose. Yeah, that's not true. Sorry.
Actually, Summer's case got Rose's case back open.
No, it was always open.
Well, it got more attention on it to where
Oh, it got crazy people calling in. He said he gets 5 calls a day with crap tips from YouTube.
who?
Andrew Patelis, her detective.
I don't know. I don't cover Rose's case. I think it has been another shadow over Summer, and I don't like it. And just like I don't like the Utah case, you know, I think them two cases buried Summer when she needed to be in the light. It put her in the dark when she needed to be in the light. And I think that's why her case ain't been solved yet. And I'm pretty fucking upset about it. And to be honest with you, I don't give a flying fucking rat's ass about Rose's case. And I don't care about the Utah case. What I do care about is Summer's case. That's what I care about. And
I think we might never know if Candy doesn't talk. Lost Souls, he divorced her the next year. He was protecting the kids because he thought she'd come back and take them. I think Candy or Candace needs to talk before we'll know what happened.
I do not think that her husband divorced her to protect those kids. I think he divorced her to just get the view off of him, like he was still alive. I think he pretty much knew she wasn't coming back, for damn sure.
No,
I think he just didn't like being looked at as a predator, as a suspect, instead of a victim.
No, he didn't.
Some
he
kind
didn't
of
know
tragedy.
She wasn't coming back.
Oh, I'm pretty damn sure he did.
Oh no, he didn't.
I mean, don't tell me this man is married to a woman, has a couple of children by her, knows how much she loves her fucking kids, and believes she ain't coming back. I mean, or knows that what I'm trying to say is,
he thought she was coming back. That's the point.
What I'm saying is, after she didn't come back in a few fucking days, he knew something vital had happened. You can't give me that. He knew something vital happened to her, and she wasn't coming back.
He thought she ran off with her boyfriend.
She wouldn't have ran off without her children. She wasn't that type.
That's why he got the divorce, to get custody of the kids.
Oh God.
He didn't want her to run off with the kids.
I'm not trying to be mean, Lisa Kay, but I think this guy's got you brainwashed. I think you really got, I really think this guy's got you, he's got you all wrapped up and the cool points went out the window. That's basically what I'm trying to say. You're just in the mix, with this guy, and his word is, all solid or something. No, it's not. No, it's not. What I'm saying is this man knew he knew his wife. He knew when she didn't show back up in a few days, she wasn't coming back. He knew there was no reason to divorce her because she wouldn't leave her children like that. And everyone knew she wouldn't leave her children like that. I
She
mean,
told her cousin she was going to leave him for this other guy.
but she didn't say she's going to leave her children. She said, I'm
No,
going to leave him.
that's why he wanted to protect them, because he
No. No. No, I don't believe that. And I be honest with you, I don't know what happened to Rose, but I'm going to be looking at that shady ass husband as well. And that's the truth.
he's been cleared, so
Everybody's been cleared on that case because they don't know who the fuck done it.
yeah, they do know who did it.
I don't think they do. If they did, somebody be in jail. I mean, that's my personal opinion. And then they shut it completely down to where you can't even talk about it no more. So, something ain't right?
Oh no, Chris, he had some physical evidence that also cleared him, and the phone records. It was a lot more than just a lie detector test.
Yeah, the husband knew she was missing. He knew she wouldn't go missing like that without her children. That's total bullshit.
Yes, Priscilla Wells, cop. Oh, they absolutely do now. What do you mean there would have been an arrest? They still need evidence. I mean, who do you think killed Nicole Brown Simpson?
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to say it was OJ. He's been cleared. OJ was cleared, right? Like Mr. Chris. OJ was cleared.
He wasn't cleared. He wasn't cleared.
Let's not bring OJ into this because he was cleared. He walked out. He's a free man. He was cleared. So just like Mr. Chris. So let's not say OJ did it. I like OJ. Let's not talk about him. No, I'm kidding. But it's like the point there. I do think that you really like this Chris guy and that family, and you're kind of blindsided on some things because
I've talked to
you're
their
biased.
friends,
You're biased.
their
I can tell
relatives.
you're biased when it comes to Rose and it comes to Chris. And
really
that's perfectly
not.
understandable. You're a woman. He's a man. It's perfectly
What?
understandable.
I'm old enough to be his mother, at least.
And I don't mean that you can't have a motherly love for him or something. I mean, I don't know.
I don't have any love for him.
Then why are you defending so much?
I'm trying because he didn't do anything. Her sister didn't do anything. Candy and Candace did not do anything to Rose. I'm tired of all the.
And why do you keep saying that Candy needs to talk? Why does Candy need to talk?
For Summer.
Oh yeah, for Summer, yes, absolutely. Yeah. But for Rose, I thought you was talking about Rose. There you go. I thought we was on the subject of Rose, and we're somewhere in the middle. Sorry.
Oh, where's Summer? You're right, but we can't go there because we'll get attacked. So we have to be quiet about that.
Quiet about what?
Rose.
Yeah, I don't discuss Rose. To be honest, that's just what I'm saying. I don't discuss Rose. I don't care. I mean, I've heard so many different stories about Rose that it's unbelievable, And bottom line is nobody really knows who the fuck done it, or it would have already been solved. And I don't know why they keep bringing it up. And what I'm saying is, puts a big shadow over Summer, and on this channel particularly, it's 100% Summer, right? I mean, I don't do I don't even do other children's cases that need to be found right now because I'm so dedicated to Summer's case. And, I don't want to take the focus off of Summer any more than she's already been taken off of. And we know how much she got taken off of at the beginning. And that's why right now we're still looking for her. And, so excuse me if I don't want to discuss Rose's case. I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to keep the spotlight where the spotlight needs to be. And that's upon Summer. Right?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. But, I really don't know. I'm not going to rule Chris out until they have the real person in prison. That's what I'm saying. If I was going to do Rose's case, I'd look at Chris. I really would, because I have to, right? Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I mean, you got a man here that, he knew she wouldn't leave without the wife or without the children, and then he still divorces her. That's what I'm saying. People's trying to tell me that this man didn't know the woman he's married to. The fuck yes, he did. I'm just saying, there's some shady shit there. And yes, I would have to look into that. Definitely. I mean, I don't let myself get close to anybody that could be a suspect because you can't have biasness, right? You just can't have the biasness. And you'll become
were you
biased.
friends with Don?
I was trying to support Donald and Candace Wells at the beginning. Yes, absolutely. I was trying to be support for them. But did I let myself get close enough that, I would be biased to Summer? Because, see, what you don't understand is when I went in to support Don and Candace, I was supporting their missing daughter. I wasn't supporting them. I was supporting their missing daughter that I felt sad for them losing. But when I went in, I was supporting Summer right off the bat. That was my main support right there. So I didn't, what I'm saying is I kept an open mind and I didn't become biased. Did I get to be friends with them to where I would become biased? Hell no, I didn't. Summer's always been my main priority. And, and what I'm saying is if I was doing Rose would be my main priority, not her husband or anybody else.
She
Rose
is my main priority.
Well, Chris seems to be, I'm going to drop this like it's hot because I do talk about Summer and this is taking the focus off of her tonight. And I don't like that. I got problems with that, very, very bad problems with that. And I just got to be blunt with it, So I need to get back on her. And actually, I was going to let everybody go out of here. So that's what I'm going to do before I get pissed off to the point that, it won't be good for nobody. So I'm going to just say good night and pop Summer's picture back up and I got to go.
Okay.
Night. You have a good night, sweetheart.
You too.
Yeah, I need to get back to Summer. Summer's the victim here. She's the one that needs to be in the spotlight. And by God, that's who I'm going to keep in the spotlight. As I said, I don't give a flying fuck about anything else. What I do care about is Summer Moon Utah Wells. And right here, that's who I care about. That's who I need to bring home. You need to help bring home. This is who God put us together for, and this is who we're going to stay with until God leads us somewhere else and this baby is found. And we ain't going nowhere until she's found. God ain't leading us anywhere until this baby is found, except here to be here for her and keep her in the spotlight. And we're not letting nothing else get us out of that. Not again. Hell no, not here. That ain't fucking happening. So I'm going to ask, as I do every night, please pray for Summer. Summer is our topic. Our goal is to find her, bring her home, and get justice for her. And that is exactly what we're going to stay focused on. I'm sorry. It's just how I feel and what it is. And, I just keep it real. I'm sorry, I do keep it real. And I don't want to talk about a fucking 20-year-old or 50-year-old cases. What I want to talk about is this right here. That should have been solved a lot sooner had other shit not clogged it all up to begin with, right? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to show people how to keep summer in the spotlight instead of all the bullshit around it. That's what we do here. Absolutely. So please keep those prayers going up for summer. And because I know we will, with the law, with God's help and law enforcement, we are going to find out what happened to this baby. I know they are working behind the scenes. They've got something solid. They're building more and more. And at some point, it's going to come to the light. So, you know, and Donald will be out here in end of the month. And hopefully, you know, running off the mouth like a few other people's coming out right now doing. And we'll learn a lot more, right? We'll learn a lot more. So let's just keep those prayers going up. God bless everybody. Keep the prayers going up for one another as well. There's always people needing prayers going up. Like Sweet Norway, Tennessee Shine, so many people. I was glad to see Tennessee Shine in here lately. I took note that she was in the chat, and I'm real grateful to see that, you know, she was out here and she's doing okay. But let's please just keep the prayers going up for one another. If everybody's doing well, then ask God to keep everybody well. But most of all, keep those prayers going up for this baby, because she is still out there somewhere, right? And we need to find out where. No matter, you know, no stones left unturned. Let's find out where she's at and let's bring her home. God bless you guys. And good night, everybody. Good night.